Hey everybody, it's time for more 50 Shades of Grayscale, that good old stream where I, Action Shakespeare, take on 50 Game Boy games one at a time to completion, and we are gonna maybe finish game number 49. Who's we? Well, it's my fellow Battletoads.
That's me. And me.
Public opinion.
Oh no!
I had a worse one. I had a worse one in mind immediately, and I was like, no.
Well, I guess I'm glad that you pulled up there.
I pulled something. Hold on. I can do this.
Hurt me.
Call me gross. Do
You're
it.
already slime.
Oh, but I'm not gross. I can be sanitary.
Sanitary slime.
Yeah, you're soap.
Does it need to be like a skin condition, or can we just do general like gross things? I mean, the
yeah,
toads are all skin conditions.
They are all skin condition. Eczema.
Oof. Hello.
That's not even a reach. I detached my hand and threw it. And Wartsy, god damn it!
There you go.
It's actually really
Wartsy.
easy.
That's great.
I love it. The
I would've
chat
went
is
with-
funnier than me. Once again.
I would have with like drip drops.
Oh,
Look,
yeah. Gunk
Pub Sick
drops.
Opinion. And then
Pub sick,
yeah,
you
no.
said? Pub sick
Sick,
opinion?
yeah, because sick is throw up.
Sure.
And then yeah, Wordcy is kind of the best one.
Puke big opinion.
Oh wait, pubic opinion.
That's what I was thinking first. But that one, I felt that was it was a little too low. Shit.
Oh.
It was all the array.
Okay. We're gonna play more Battletoads tonight.
You know, people called it funny like before, like out loud, and they meant it.
I don't remember that at all.
I was not for real. Like I'm dead ass talk to people, and they're like, "Yo, y'all are funny," and I was like, "You
Yeah, sure.
Who is this? Do you mean
Record if they're gonna say shit like that, they better record it and deliver it to me."
But doctor.
It's terminal.
Hold on.
Terminal Pagliacci. Where is it here? Oh, thank you.
A terminal Pagliacci.
You can't see it, but I'm crying.
I put on my Pagliacci makeup.
Wow, that was fast.
I'm already
Yeah.
a clown.
Well, I
Action
guess
shakes
since you're
pores. All right.
Hey.
So we have to
Hey.
read that one aloud. Terminal Pagliacci is a good band name. Anyways, right, we're sharing the screens. We're going to the screens. We're playing Battletoads. We're talking about what the fuck ever because we're just treading ground
Mm-hmm.
that we have already hit.
You know what is a little weird about
Yeah.
streaming shit?
Everything.
I mean, for sure, but like, there's so many things that like I see and experience throughout a week where I'm just like, can't talk about this yet because
Yeah. Getting the streamer
since you
brain
started
about
doing
telling
that.
stories.
Yeah. Ever since you started doing that, I've been trying to do it, and I realize how few stories I have to tell.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a coworker who's been basically like my kind of assigned construction helper for the past couple weeks. And he's a guy with a lot of freaking stories.
just pass them
It
on.
both makes me realize how, I'm I live a fairly quiet, kind of boring life, and that it's made me both appreciate that in some ways. Because a lot of this guy's stories end with somebody almost dying, or things like.
Yeah, that's the thing about having an exciting life.
Like, man, I've known you for like a month. You've confessed to so many crimes.
That's the best one.
That is a surprising amount of people tell me.
All my crimes are so mundane, I really need to step it up.
Yeah, step up your crime. Steal them from grocery stores.
Again?
Yeah.
Well,
You gotta eat.
No, I just pay for it.
This guy just pays for it.
I'm sorry.
I get the curbside pickup, I have to pay for it.
You don't have to interact with anyone if you steal it.
But then I have to go in the store.
Yeah, and then people can perceive me.
Be a
And
cool
nobody
Robin
wants
has.
that.
No. I bought a balaclava.
Good job.
Yeah.
Oh,
It says
man, I
worker
almost
on
got.
it.
Yeah, wear that to the store.
Alright.
I'm not gonna. I bought it so I literally the only reason I bought it is so that I would have a story to tell to like somebody said I should go out and like meet a person and they're like, you want to have like interesting stories to tell, and I was like, I have no interesting stories to tell. Oh
You
no.
liar, you
You're a
bold-faced
liar.
liar.
So it's like, I'll buy a balaclava. So I'll be like, what's that about? And they'll be like, I need more to this balaclava thing. So I do need to find a place to wear.
Yeah, you're
That's
gonna
fair.
have to get a story to come
That's
with the
fair.
balaclava.
It's just I own this.
Your story game is so powerful. You wanna know my amazing story this week?
Yeah.
I went to IKEA for the first time.
Ever?
Yeah.
yeah,
Meatballs pretty good.
I'm pretty sure I got the meatballs while I was there, but I don't think I got the jam,
I
which is the other
oh, that's a
famous
shame.
Swedish thing.
Yeah, they were serving it just with the meatballs there. They also were selling jars of it.
Yeah.
They apparently sell frozen meatballs, but those things must have flew off the shelves because it was the only blank spot in the whole freezer.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, my first time at IKEA, I didn't realize that it's like a whole experience. I was just expecting a regular ass store that I could just like go to the section where I wanted to find the thing. I didn't realize it's a theme park.
Yeah, it was kind of a big deal. I had a good time. That's what I was doing just before the stream. I made an impulse purchase, which is not a thing I do often. I'm the parent of my very first houseplant now.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Despite, not probably taking the best care of it, I've been keeping a plant alive for a couple years now, and I'm rather fond of it. It sits on my desk and has a bunch of pride flags on it.
Yeah. Ow.
I was looking at Chia's because I was looking at like old, like mail-in order crap.
The best kind, yeah.
I was, well, Chicks, it was because I was looking for the actual Kathy book that is out of print.
Yeah.
So I was just looking at, hey, you can order the as seen on TV stuff.
I was gonna say, does Kathy have a chia pet? Because
No, I would
get
buy that. That'd be pretty good.
My mother owns. I don't think she's ever actually used them. I think they're still in box, which seems like a waste. Like 3 novelty chia pets, as if there's not a
Which
novelty
ones?
chia pet.
Yes, Chia, that's the not novelty thing.
Yeah, the very serious product. Weird Al.
Okay.
Like 80s Weird Al, so
Alright.
he's got the fro.
That's a guy.
One of the Golden Girls, I think, is the mom, the grandma. No, she is a character's mother. I totally forgot her name though.
The oldest one with the glasses?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm forgetting everybody's name. They're all gone.
Never to be seen again.
Golden Girls is a good show. I should watch it. I should get back to watching it.
I've never
I
actually
really-
seen any of it.
Me neither.
I've seen a episode, and it was pretty funny.
Yeah,
I've
it's a
only
genuinely
s-
nice time.
I'm glad. I've only seen the Gumball parody of Golden Girls.
That's really good. I'm gonna hit this flame.
Gumball is still a really good show, and it's criminal how funny that show is.
Gumball's so good.
I do not know how a show can be that good.
How
I
they
don't know.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Mmm.
That blows.
That good stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Game's good.
That gushy stuff.
Ew. Just like Zits.
Yeah. You can hear Zitz gooshin from the Johnsons.
oh, stop.
Ow.
It's my favorite phrase that sucks.
Yeah, you're right. It does.
It's the worst. No one should ever goosh from the Johnsons.
Please stop gooshing. I'm going to have to politely ask you to cease your gooshing.
Excuse me. Hi. I'm just in the house down the street, and boy, you gotta.
You're really gooshing up that Johnson.
You gotta
Oh.
cut that out.
Thinking about how the radio edit is wet and gushy and how it's infinitely worse than the actual lyrics.
Yeah, that's where it's the implications at that point. We all know what it's talking about.
I don't know if you can imply much with that.
You can apply a whole lot of something. Mostly
A lot of
texture and
gush.
sound.
Yeah. Goosh goosh. Fuck off. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh! Why do you fly forward a little? That's just not fair. Yay!
Darkly.
Could be
Defeated.
doing better. This is the warm-up round. Oh! Oh!
You warmed up too much, you gotta cool down in the pond.
You can't. No, Shakes, you don't want it in the water.
Okay.
It's not a hot tub.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. No, I can understand.
Like steel.
I'm a
warm,
frog.
then cool, then warm. Then cool forever.
Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
Oh,
Ah,
I don't like Sonic Heat on that jug.
why do I suddenly feel like I had some tangent I forgot that was linking Sonic and IKEA and I've just forgotten it?
Because you can run through IKEA real fast if you're good enough.
You sure can.
Well, folks, I don't know if this is the run, but I'm gonna keep
Drops
trying.
got through Houseburst Zone, Act 1.
I got scared.
I gotta say,
Whoa!
I think my main takeaway from IKEA is when the hell did furniture get so fancy? Like, I think I missed something really important.
When did furniture get fancy? Like,
1800s.
like, I think accessible furniture that is fancy looking got popular, like, when content houses still started existing.
Content houses?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't believe I'm familiar with the concept.
A bunch of people aged between say 16 and 40 all live in a big fucking like house in some
Oh.
yeah, and then everybody makes TikToks and blah 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 all day. And you've definitely seen people that live in these. You maybe just might not have wanted to.
I never want to.
Maybe.
I've the only reason I've ever looked into what a content house was is because a person that I used to watch on YouTube, I found out they ran one, and like it's weird and culty. Like I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It sounds like it's susceptible to be so.
One of the there was like goals that people in the house had to meet, like video and like
Because that shares the problem. Instead of just having housemates, you call it a content house. That sure has implications, doesn't it?
Sure does.
I mean, it's,
I'm sorry.
and at the very least, it's explicit for that purpose. But like,
it's weird to me.
that's not how you live in like that.
Because you got to make that content.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, kind of the making your whole existence around the thing that makes you money is not having any escape from your workplace feels rough.
I suppose if you're cool with that, but like, there's, I mean, in the same shit, I've super like watched people have like conversations on like Twitter and stuff where they're like, yeah, like I slept on the ground and I sold my whole mattress and all my life savings so I could like get a good rig so I could stream some fucking Fortnite.
No.
And people are like, you need a bed, and they're like, you just don't understand, bro. It's all about the fuck content. I was like, no.
I've heard
No.
an unfortunate amount of people saying that and how it worked out well for them, and they're like, you just need to have the passion, the drive. Like,
you just gotta keep grinding.
Oh god.
I abandoned my family in the Midwest to move to California with nothing but the shirt on my back and a Ritz cracker for the road, and
now I got an empire.
No, I'm a jerk, and now everybody loves me. Ah.
Yeah,
It's
the people who do manage to succeed at that kind of thing are just the real survivorship bias kind of thing that
A little bit.
it's I don't trust it.
yeah.
I don't trust like that.
There's God, what was it? Oh, damn it! I had a thought, but I lost it.
That's all right.
I remember now. There was like on a server for like Blender stuff and 3D modeling. There was this person who was getting started, and she was like, I think she was 19, 18. So she had like just graduated high school, and like the mindset of we're trying to turn like Minecraft YouTubing into a career. Just it feels like a real poisonous place. Like when you're that young and you're dead set on this thing of which there are few people I would assume making a real ass living at Minecraft YouTubing.
Oh yeah,
It seems very limited.
in watching tutorials and stuff. Like I like entertainment like bones. Like I love learning about like why people do X, Y, or Z. And there's like a thing that happens often in like Minecraft YouTube where there's two like the 30-second interval, there's an advertisement to like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Like it's weird how consistent it is between different channels.
Yeah, there's formulas drawn up of that shit.
Well, it's not just formulas. There's like creative communities on YouTube or whatever that are awful, that are also really weird. That like they give you a template and you just drop your segments into the template.
Yeah,
And-
that's what I was talking about.
Ugh.
Yeah. Please, chase your dreams responsibly.
Play Battletoads. Then everybody will love you.
That's not responsible.
That's
Absolutely not. I got hit with
You can help it.
by
Try
the
not to play
whacker.
Battletoads.
Just, you know.
Yeah.
No!
Ooh,
Oh, like a pancake.
It's ironically easier to get him without the axe, but I don't know how to get rid of the axe.
Way to go, Zets!
Yeah. Man, I am kind of pissed I almost got that tunnel first try.
yeah, it was. Well, I guess it just.
I forgot about
You-
the short hop section.
Yeah. Well, you haven't completely lost the muscle memory over the past
No.
week, so you're doing good.
There's okay, so like after that is the rope level, and that was what, the 7th level, or is that the 6th
Uh,
out of 8?
all right. Let me go back to.
The past.
The beginning.
Okay, so. Yeah, so. Oh. Okay, so the rope thing is stage 6, ending with Big Black. So there's stage 7 after that, and then stage 8 and the boss fight with Robo Manus.
Okay. So 2 levels after that rat. I say that rat like there's like half the bosses.
There's so many bosses.
This
Ow.
rat's Big Black.
Big Black.
Big Black.
What is Big Black?
You're even beyond the black. You slurping over there?
I'll stay slurping.
Slurp.
Slurpsy.
Yeah. What's up? Ooh, slurpsy.
Oh, this was a really good pattern. God damn it!
Oh no.
I still hate the way it looks once you bust its mouth open.
It's terrifying.
It's not good.
Looks like a
I think-
broken skeleton.
Yeah, I think it's. I think it's sick.
Like it's awful
fact
in
that
a,
it
in a
breaks is
way I
cool.
like.
I think instead of looking like a broken ship to me, it looks like an even worse face, which is the
Yeah.
thing I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just giant eyes, giant ears, short little snout that's just screaming.
Gaping maw.
Every second I sit here looking at my new houseplant, I realize that I am about to become obsessed.
I need to get a new pot for mine. It's been in this one for a while. I feel like
Are you-
maybe outgrowing it.
Are you going to name your houseplant, B?
I kind of already have.
What's it say?
Ooh.
Little bro.
Oh, bro,
Ah!
little brother.
Because it's a bromeliad. It's a Guzmania, so I called it little bro.
Is it gonna make it on its own?
I don't know.
I don't know if it
I mean,
can.
they're relatively self-sufficient, it seems, but I wish to care for it.
No.
If it will let me.
You gotta give it the juice.
Yeah, but just a little, apparently. Really doesn't want a whole lot.
That sucked ass. Yeah. Yeah, you go down there. Go down there and you'll like it. Leave me alone. Go away. You are only a distraction.
That Tekken scene.
Yes. Yes.
I'll always be delighted by the sight of just seeing, like, somebody carrying someone over their head. Like Tarzan triumphing over that cheetah. And
Yeah.
then just throwing him off the cliff.
Fuck you. Actually, there was a jaguar.
Yeah, okay, sorry, you're right.
Cheetahs live in South Africa?
I was getting caught up because I was like, I knew this creature's name at one point, and I think I have forgotten.
Sabor.
Ah, yes.
I don't know. How did this guy kill me? Get out of here. I'm losing my touch.
I completely blame the fact that my mind, anytime I think about Tarzan, is consumed by both one song from the track and now the rest of the real estate is taken up by the fact that I know someone who lusts after Kerchak, and that is just never going to leave me. We care you, we respect you, but
Bro? I think I got this guy figured out.
Yeah. Kerchak Chief.
Well, that's good news. That's plenty of lives saved in the future. To waste on this level. Okay, here we go. Ah, whoa. Thought he got me. He got me due to my own negligence. And panic.
I believe it. Ow.
Kerchak activation.
like a sleeper agent, except
Literally
rather than instead of remembering your directives.
Oh,
I'm
he
sure
remembered his
something else is
directives.
recalled.
I cannot parse the sprite where you were punching the ground.
I think
He's
you
so
your
good.
hand turns into like a
Like
big
an
old
anvil.
weight, like a cartoon anvil,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright, that's good. Yeah, you get a health refill on the jet ski. It's fine.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana boat.
This is about Kerchak.
What are you doing here, Kerchak?
Ow.
I don't remember this movie well enough to.
He's the big
Kerchak.
dad gorilla.
He's
Fine.
the stern father gorilla.
Mm-hmm. Who's never and nothing he does is good enough for him.
The silverback.
Hmm.
Well, actually, I don't think he was.
No, I don't think he was a silver. No.
Nah.
I should probably not.
All these images that come up on Google are from the front. I cannot tell you how to attack silver.
You can't tell what he's got packing back there.
Yo, what Kerchak? What that thing swang like?
Look.
I mean, he's a
Looking
gorilla, so it's
respectfully.
probably.
I always... Don't look respectfully at Kerchak.
Yeah, I'll rip your fucking nuts off.
Yeah.
You may spank it no times.
enjoy that Kerchak has the extremely, I'll admit, sympathetic, despite in hindsight, almost enraging trait of being a complete dickhead until the moment he's dying, when he confesses he actually did love you all
I
along.
love you so much. I actually loved you the whole time.
I'm just shit.
I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Yeah, no kidding.
Anyways, bye.
The only reason I was hard on you is because I wanted you to be strong.
I want your feet to be stronger.
Well,
And you're
I may be
stronger than any of us.
is it my short toes?
Dad,
Is
I
that
love you.
where I derive my power?
Can't grab shit like us. That's definitely a con, son. But
But
you
and
can
walk
surf
upright.
real good. Yeah.
Surf
All right,
real
bye.
good. These calluses are 3 inches thick. It's like an elephant hide. I bet you could stab Tarzan in the bottom of his foot and he wouldn't feel it.
He would just flip it back like Raiden and kill you with it.
The worst possible way to die.
But stabbed by Tarzan?
Yes.
Raiden style. No, man.
You think he
Sometimes-
learns table manners? Sorry.
Eventually.
I just don't want to see him eating with his feet.
It's a little hard for a normal human to do that, regardless of parents.
But he's not a normal human, is he?
Yeah,
He's a
mortal.
nasty little guy. Just full of termites.
Raised by super gorillas.
Tarzan.
She ain't a
why-
freak. She saw what she wanted and she went for it, I guess.
Hey, you're a little nasty.
A little bit.
Real nasty, Jane. Like,
Jane, why are you so nasty?
cranberry detox on the bi-weekly. Like, girl.
That's just, that's just how it is in 19th century England.
No, just wash your man. And stop licking the lead wallpaper, I guess, also is a good tip.
It's not negligence, it's just like, the alternative is being British.
I guess it surely would be hilarious if the truth was that Tarzan had better hygiene than Jane.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't wear clothes, but yes, he bathes pretty frequently.
Yeah.
I'm only worried about his white man dreads.
That's just gunk.
That might just be gunk.
It's absolutely just gunk. That's how white people get dreads.
I was looking at the sprite sheets to better
What?
interpret the anvil hand. I think I kind of got it, but it's interesting. Some special attacks are shared with the NES version. That is not one of them. That one's only in the Game Boy. This does seem like a substantially different version than the NES one. I did not realize
Oh, for sure.
quite how different they were. Like, there's some shared things, the character is a big blags in both. But Robomanus in the NES one looks very different from the Game Boy one. So, yeah, they were going all out on these Battletoads.
That's cool. Like, I appreciate when the Game Boy games have significantly different work put into them.
Usually when it's for the better, but
Yeah. In this case, it's just sort of a side grade, but it's interesting.
yeah.
It's like,
I appreciate the effort.
for the Battletoads completionists out there, if they had the NES one, they could be playing this one and getting a whole new game.
Yeah, that's like the thing, because they always market games like this side by side, and it's just some of them took that seriously and were like, oh, well shit, let's just have a different enough experience so they'll be encouraged to come on. I had that encouraged to buy it more.
I had to stop myself. was almost too easy.
Hmm?
They'll be encouraged to come on.
Yeah.
I said what was like
Deadass?
escaping my mouth. I was like, no, get back in! Shut up! Shut up!
Can't do that in a Christian manga.
It's a good thing this isn't a family stream.
I should probably consistently mark my stuff for mature audiences, but I'm lazy.
Sometimes I don't even know what the threshold is. Like, as an adult, I get more and more timid about that sort of stuff than I knew I would be as a kid. None of this would be that weird.
Back then, in simpler times.
Back when it was weird.
Back when we all got a little weird.
We all got a little hard.
I'm gonna make this weird.
Why don't you tell me about that? Speak on that way. I spent yesterday with the D&D youngins' death, and we celebrated a holiday that they made up called Sonic Seaman, and
right.
I showed up and they were like, we gotta make chili dogs, and I was like, cause it's Sonic, okay.
Yeah.
And while I was cooking the hot dogs, because everybody was like, how do we cook hot dogs?
Microwave them.
Nope, we
Real
boiled them.
easy.
I like to
Mash
pan
them,
fry
boil them,
them.
stick them in a stew.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
I
cooking hot
guess
dogs
if you-
has a lot of options.
cooked
I
them
guess
in
it
the
depends how
pan.
good your sausages are. If it's crap, do whatever you want. If it's good, I hear you. One of the best ways to go about it is to simmer them in beer for a while, and then to either grill them or sear them in a pan.
I did a pan fry, and then we made some chili, but people were gonna make better chili, but like I showed up and they're like, oh yeah, I was supposed to start chili 5 hours ago. I was like, cool.
We're gonna make slightly less good chili.
While the hot dogs were cooking, the conversation of like, well, I think it was like Jim Carrey erotica came up,
Sure.
and it was a truly wild night, and I
There we go.
ad-libbed some like, I think it was Barney the dinosaur and Jim Carrey fiction.
That's a rare pair.
It was
Yeah,
not-
wow.
Yeah,
90s kid shit.
yeah. I think the common sentiment that
Woo!
night was the common sentiment that night was like, I can't believe someone with such a command of the English language would come up with the phrase, he thrust upon me with great vigor to extend my pleasurance.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I didn't know what I was doing, so I'm very sorry.
Still better than a lot of fanfic out there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's better than a lot of published literature.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately,
If
yeah.
If I have to read the words orb or member ever again,
I'm not a.
I did not
immune
use
to
member.
stop
Listen,
calling
I
your
have to
eyes
shake it
orbs,
up.
I swear.
I
Not
just.
use one. I think I talked about his pecs a lot.
I'm trying to. Sometimes when writing fiction, like, oh god damn it.
Melted.
Sometimes when writing fiction like this, I'm faced with the issue of not wanting to sound clinical, but also not wanting to sound too crass.
Do what Hank does and say unit.
Mhm.
You think that's better?
No, I just think
Okay.
it's funny.
That's fair.
I think it's
Have a good-
enjoyable.
All my stuff's funny.
You
That's
can get
my
away with like
secret.
1 to 2 uses of member per fanfic.
What the fuck?
What?
Stop.
They do. It
Oh,
does
what
so
the
much
fuck?
damage.
Oh,
And it caught me forever. Oh,
Oh,
no!
no!
Be
Dang.
Witness the thickness. He'll come upon damage.
You
I
jump way
remember
too
what I-
fast.
In the one time I wrote something relevant to the discussion. I can't remember what I settled on. I have to go back and check the tapes.
Check the copy.
Come on, Blood. Come on, Blood. Go down. Come on, Blood.
Yeah.
There we go.
Get out of here. What the
Please
hell
leave.
are we doing? Yeah! You're really kicking tail, Toad! So pump up the pecs, Toad, and prepare to pulverize them pointy heads.
Mario! Exterminate the vermin.
Yes, bro.
What a good phrase.
Oh hey, they
Yeah.
brought
Hey.
this little graphical element to the Game Boy version.
Pump up
Weird.
the heck.
Ow.
Huh.
Well. Oh.
Jazz
What?
up your orbs.
Oh,
What? What? What?
please cease jazzing my orbs. I would
I
appreciate
beg
it.
of you. Oh, I'm a turkey.
Oh,
They turned me into a roast chicken.
Look at
It's
this.
got squeezed.
ugh.
Battletoads.
Battle.
Well,
This theme song,
Battletoads.
this first note of the theme song really sums it up.
Dum, dum, dum,
Just-
dum.
well, at least we know what's up next.
It's true, we've gotten a perspective, and it sucks.
Sometimes Battletoads.
Go figure.
just-
Yeah, seems to be the consistent theme. Alright, we figured some stuff out, though, so hopefully...
What stuff have we figured out?
The wicked science.
Wow. That sounds pretty wicked, homie.
Word.
Tad, for sure. Hey, listen, bud.
Yeah.
Do you know
What's
where
up,
I
my
could
ninja?
score? You know where I could score some cool stuff?
What is
I'm-
happening?
I'm looking to party this weekend.
Go to IKEA.
Dude, why are you pointing your chest at me?
No,
Well,
hey,
it is those pecs are all pumped up.
I'm-
Damn, your pecs are
Yeah.
pretty pumped up, bro. Has anyone ever told you that?
About to burst.
my pecs are pretty pumped up. Yeah, I go to the gym
Cool.
one to 3 times a week.
Do you need, okay. Do you got like a spare membership?
Yeah. I'm going. Yeah, it's super. You got a spare membership. Would you perhaps like to work out with me? Maybe we can discuss such activities as where to score.
Score?
Well,
Like sports?
Yeah, like get chicks?
Yeah, and oh,
You
maybe
can
the
just
chicks
do that
are-
at the gym, bro.
Oh, for sure. Dude, let's bother girls while they work out at the gym.
Absolutely.
That's a good and normal thing to do, and
Yeah.
everybody will like it.
Everybody ever. Nobody doesn't like me.
Everybody will be like, "Wow, I'm glad you walked up in the middle of me doing something."
I want to get rid of this X, and I don't think I can. I'm hitting select.
No, you fool. Now stop trying to get rid of that axe. Tell me where I can get drugs.
Oh, I don't know. Go to like CVS.
Oh. Thank you.
There's a guy out front.
Oh,
Look, yeah.
awesome. Goody, goody.
He'll get you a free vaccination.
Oh. Is that the code word? Did I just say, can I have a free vaccination?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Nice. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
CVS?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, mainly.
I will go to
I'm
the
gonna go.
CVS.
I got to play a Game Boy game. So,
Oh, okay.
but if you want the hookup,
Mm-hmm.
you go to my man, Big Papa Pump,
Oh, that's a bad name.
and holla if you hear him.
Oh, that's a bad name.
B, you sound like you don't know who Big Papa Pump is.
I'm proud to say so, yes.
Well,
It's one of my many.
He's one of your favorite. He's one of your favorite knowledges of wrestling.
Jimmy John's?
The other one.
Steiner Math?
Yeah.
Correct.
Scott
Oh.
Steiner, Big Papa Pump.
Big Bad
There's a
Booty
large-
Daddy.
Peaks.
Scott Steiner is a man of many nicknames, you must understand.
I am beginning to.
Ah!
Not the least of them is Big Bad Booty Daddy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Big Bad Booty Daddy.
It's the Big Bad.
I'm Big Bad Booty Daddy! That fucking...
English.
I got freaks 8 days a week!
On the 9th day, he rested.
Oh,
Well, you've taken that one in the opposite direction of how it normally goes.
I know.
You've added
I'm,
more days to the week.
I'm a fucking genius.
absolutely.
You might be.
People look at me and they cower because they fear my 9-day work week.
You should
Yeah, I
stop-
think most people would.
Yeah, you do seem like you work 9 days a week.
Yeah, a little.
I kind of almost did.
You walked up to the Beatles and you went, bro, watch
Word?
this.
Check this out.
You call that a fucking exaggeration?
Ooh, this is the epitome of a hyperbole, baby. You're finished. That's my favorite joke.
It's solid.
It hurts.
It's a classic.
I did dislike work heavily this week. It was real bad.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
fine.
very sorry.
Somebody was like, "I'm pregnant. I can't be here," and I was like, "Okay." And then that was followed up by, "Listen, I gotta watch the Super Bowl. I'm not coming," and I was like, "Okay."
Bad. No.
Yeah, real cool and good.
and then it was followed up by, "Listen, I need you to cover 18 people. You gotta go." And I was like, "Please let me leave. I want to sleep. I have editing to do." I made a honkin' editing mistake because I was on my way out of the door.
I'm gonna King of the Hill universe remote jerks watching the Super Bowl. Wholesome Christian puppet programming.
I'm gonna do that because everybody made fun of 50 Cent, and I was like, leave that man alone. He did a cool thing.
Him and his skull are going home. Yeah,
People
make
were
fun of
like-
Dr. Dre instead.
They called 50 Cent fat. They called him like, it's fucking $1. And I was like, that's rude.
Aw,
I'm sorry.
that's
That's so mean, but it's actually.
don't
I hate
make
how
fun
that-
of people's bodies. If you want to make fun of a musician, there's plenty of
50 Cent never. I don't
Yeah, he's
remember him ever being like a thin person. Is the
Well,
thing?
he was always muscular.
Yeah, he was always kind of
yeah.
just widely built.
But
make
he,
fun of
like,
DJ Khaled, not for being fat, but for sucking.
for another
Well,
one.
no, that's not what he does. It's the opposite. He's not sucking enough, B.
Damn, you're so right.
DJ Khaled is not a generous.
He's not a generous lover.
He's not. Thank you. I had
Smash Mouth disapproves.
Yeah.
somebody once told me.
What'd they tell you?
Girl.
I feel like you could easily make a rhyme, the same kind of rhyme, with relevant subject matter.
I could. And,
Marge
you know-
Simpson Grumble.
Oh man, want to do the stay tuned for the two-parter thing from TOH, but like with known media and have the TOH crew be in like Dexter's Lab and The Simpsons. I should have done that. What was I thinking?
I prefer what we did. I don't need The Simpsons.
We should all draw one of our frames as a popular as Family Guy. Only Family Guy.
I haven't engaged with The Simpsons in a decade. I want to leave those memories where they are.
Yeah.
and not countenance the shambler that exists.
If I'm forced to draw Victoria in the Family Guy style, I will only draw her in the arm across the back, falling down, extremely obvious pose.
I love that so much.
It's really good. Holy crap! It's Daisy Bunsen. It's that shot of Peter opening the door and going, "Hey!" It's just
Lois,
Daisy.
holy crap! It's Daisy Bunsen. Peter, look. The fuck out of here, it's a rabbit.
That rabbit is so freaking funny. I'm gonna get depression.
I fucking love that rabbit.
Poor Daisy.
I guess I wouldn't mind revisiting some older Simpsons stuff. But...
Older Simpsons is a lot of fun usually.
As someone who's not watched a lot of Simpsons, I've only heard that it got bad, but
I've heard later seasons, like, while generally not that great, do have occasional nuggets.
I mean,
But I don't care enough to find out.
is it like a broken clock is right twice? Like,
Kinda.
okay, that's unfortunate.
There's like every once in a while there's like a good episode and then like every episode has like maybe a funny gag.
Why are the shows worse now? Like, as people who
Because it's
maybe
been
see
going for like 30 years.
it. But I guess what specifically
It's
is
stagnant.
bad?
It's
Okay.
just less snappy. You know, like it's less there was a lot of specific people who were writing that show that gave it a certain voice, I think. And a lot
It's
of them
one of
have
those-
either grown older or not work there anymore.
That's-
And kind of the thing where, you know, it's where a product is being produced by the people who were fans of the original thing rather than it, you know, so it kind of turns into fan fiction of itself over time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it exaggerates kind of like the strongest characteristics while, you know, smoothing out or ignoring like any of the subtle shading.
That's not great.
Like, I have not, you know, personally interacted with a lot of the later seasons, so this is kind of repeating what I have heard, but you know, even at the time I stopped watching, there was kind of a feeling of, man, this just isn't as good as it used to be. And for some things, like, you know, there gets to a point where, like, it's still, like, there's been media that I've stopped watching, because it's, like, it's still fine, but it's, like, not changing. There's no... It's like, well, this is just, you know, there was a time where it felt new and fresh, and this is all just retreading the same ground over and over.
So it's like if these episodes had come out, you know, back when it would have been fine because it
some
would have been new
cases.
then. Yeah.
It's also just, you know, it's that kind of thing where they've also from like an animation standpoint have gotten very into the standard shortcuts and such, which is you know, that's kind of like animation industry and people who have to churn that shit out for every week for 30 years kind of situation is like, I understand why it is, but it sucks that this had to happen.
Yeah, I was
What
watching.
the fuck?
Oh, damn it! I was watching a thing where it like
Thank you.
put the put the you know, the original opening
Yeah.
credits sequence, you know, or versus the current one, and it's lost so much life, so stiff.
It's, I mean, I guess like they probably have, you know, just standard cells that they use and then edit.
It's, you know, I don't know exactly what they're doing. I think I mean, it's not cells anymore. It's all computers.
Yeah, for sure.
It reminds me of this sentiment that I hear a lot of people have in regards to like just as you said, the people making it now are the fans of it who sort of end up making essentially canonized fan works of this property. And it kind of reminds me of how a lot of people who are not like the original creators of a certain IP have a lot of, I don't think insecurities is the right word, but essentially like the model is sacred. The character model is sacred, which for lively animation does not often make. Just in my own personal experience of like fan work and knowing people who make fan work, both knowing people who are comfortable and kind of uncomfortable with it, I can't help but wonder if that has something to do with it. Just the amount of freedom that comes with being the creator as opposed to the next, I guess, maker. It's more of like you're inheriting a mantle rather than you have created this yourself. So you're coming in with a ton of different expectations and pressures than they did.
It's interesting how like this kind of makes me think of the new Star Wars movies and and I wonder how, like, if it was possible to really, like, was making a new trilogy doomed from the jump, or you know, was success possible?
I think it was.
Yeah. Just, you know, from a corporate, down the corporate side, on the fandom side, there's so many kind of like expectations, you know, that you gotta wonder, you know, like, will you be allowed to step outside the boxes, and how is it possible to succeed while coloring inside the lines?
Sometimes you can't.
It's so weird to me, just as movies those are. Not even as Star Wars movies. They're just bad. Like, a lot of them are just bad movies. Or, well, one of them in particular. I think the one that everybody was noisy about was weird in some places, but I kind of liked it. But the whole from a production standpoint, just overall, it's such a weird endeavor of how it came to be. Like, especially with compared to the other biggest project that Disney had, adapting things that were not their own, and how tight that was in comparison. And I don't know why a similar like diligence wasn't met with that. Like you said, I keep forgetting that thing is there.
Freaking slimes.
With Star Wars, I'm not sure. Every time I think about Star Wars, I know I like the new stuff that's coming out, but I know that's not a very universal opinion, just because it's so. There's a lack of structure that super hurt the material.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
and
it felt like there was no plan.
I mean, there super couldn't have been.
With how it turned out, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, I will not accept that anybody was planning this from the beginning.
battle with the big blag.
He's nothing. He's nothing. He's got nothing on me.
All right, now we go to Disc Zone.
The zone.
Welcome to
Oh.
Pizzone.
Thank you. I would like a pizzone.
Yeah, get you. Do you want a drink with that?
No.
Oh, okay.
How dare you ask me?
I'm very sorry.
He will be.
Um,
What?
Ow!
No!
Ah,
enjoy Pizzone now.
Uh,
Uh,
mouth!
oh, it's a Langolier.
It's a
Oh, mouth monster.
yeah, it's Mouth Monster from Hit Game,
Rawr.
from Hit Campaign, Silent Galaxy. I remembered.
It looks like a prune.
Somebody gave. It's a wretched little thing.
It's truly awful. Nah, that was the wrong timing. What?
Oh, depth perception.
This is a 2D game. What the fuck? It's the real killer. What the? Ugh. Ugh.
Stop it.
No, I'm on the outskirts. I don't know what's coming. Oh.
Thank you, iframes.
Yeah, at this point. Oh,
I wonder who's the
Why
first
so
guy
many?
who Came up with the term iframes.
whoa!
Hey,
Mm.
the vermin.
I'm gonna guess it was fighting game players.
Probably.
Mm.
Man, the vermin has a powerful combat strategy of having lots of health.
I think we're the
This
vermin. He
is-
was talking to us.
Well, this guy's name is General Vermin, though.
Yeah.
Oh, huh, weird. Now he's
He-
dead.
Goodbye.
Rat in
Perish.
Belmont. That wasn't. Yeah, you're the green machine!
I'm a
Toad!
person.
I love the smell of blasters in the morning. They smell like victory.
You want to help, like, at all?
Oh,
If I'm to fight,
parse me.
Will
Oh,
you be able to
Oh.
defeat the
hello.
I
Oh,
think
jetpack
it's.
chair.
I think it's not him talking to you. I think it's the name of the level.
Mm-hmm.
So exterminate the vermin was there.
Ow!
I see.
Good
Oh,
stuff. Oh, you go
You
fast.
go very fast when you actually hit up. Oh, and you hold off very slow. Okay.
Alright. Handled easy. Galaga.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mini
Okay.
Mimsel.
Can I collect that? No.
No, that's a bin.
You must kill.
That's a bin, a mini.
They turn small. It's just a small version of the sprite. Oh, they coming at you though.
Kaboom. Aha, kaboom.
Oh, excuse me.
Oops.
Nope.
Ow.
Nope.
Ow. Perfect. That's
French
fine.
fries. I have a time limit?
Yes, apparently.
Pizza.
Fuck me!
Oh,
Holy
4,
French
3, 2.
fry!
Gotta go fast.
You gotta go, yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Hot
Faster,
dog,
faster,
French
faster.
fry.
Sonic.
Come on, baby, tell me you're.
What?
Oh,
Oh, pass me with a Battletoad. Look at this one's all broken.
This one's all broken.
Hey, Robo Man, toss me another Battletoad real quick.
Oh, hell yeah. Start slamming them together.
Glass break.
Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da.
I would love to see all the WWE like themes sung a cappella, but at the shows. So like, so
Let's get the OASW boys on that.
So Steve Austin comes out and somebody has to smash glass live, and then just ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. One guy with the mic. So, you think you're incredible?
Untouchable, but yeah. Also, I like how your version of that sounds like a bum.
A little bit.
So, you think you're untouchable.
Word life.
Word life. This is basic economics.
People bark. This is based on numbers.
Why did I?
Where are you, Alpha Cat, when we need you?
Stone
I went too
Cold
early.
Queen.
Cold Stone Steve
Yes,
Austin,
Queen
yeah.
Stun.
Only 17.
I just love how that just looks like you're hacking off his arm.
That is a pretty good sprite.
Yeah, I wish there was like a little dude attached to the art that would
Stupid!
be visible when he flew into the abyss.
Juggle him. Get him.
I love how much you can juggle that dude. Way to go!
It's time for the rat plane.
I do enjoy how Zitz looks positively mashed inside the tiny interior of this little fighter plane.
He squeezed in.
They slammed him in the back of that fighter plane.
Shoulders
You're gonna
in
get in
his
trouble.
Not again.
Quiet down, you're gonna get grounded.
Shut up. I almost got yelled at for money being deposited in my account.
Why?
Because
Did someone attach a scandalous message?
no, they people thought I received the money erroneously or feloniously.
Huh.
Straight to the bank account.
Not the case.
That's where I put all my crime money is in my fucking Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
Direct deposit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Entirely
Friggin'
traceable.
got my Stripe card that I used behind the CVS.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like you're tabling at an anime convention.
Oh yeah. Give me that square.
Back in my day, you had to bring cold, hard cash.
You sure did, and I was on my hands and knees thanking the heavens once squares became a thing. Because I don't like dealing with that. Though it was probably better for my budgeting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But you can't always count on the convention center Wi-Fi keeping up with the volume. There were some real
Yeah.
problems with that at the last con I went to, though that was like 6 years ago now.
It's gotten better, generally, at places but yeah, that was also always a real concern. It's just like, man, this isn't working right now. Do you have a $20 bill?
I wonder how many people are just on 5G these days for it.
Yeah.
I'm on 5G constantly.
I mean, I'm sure you could use 4G, but, you know, whatever.
Probably.
But they're
I need-
eliminating it gradually.
They'll kill it one day.
That's the plan.
You'll sit down and you'll like it.
You'll trans your gender and you'll like it.
Credits, son of the bitch.
Oh no, don't.
Not my gender.
Hey, but I'm okay personally right now.
Well, hang around them 5G towers.
Listen, I got 15 G's inside of me right now.
Bro. Oh, God.
Really?
That many?
Mm.
Boy, you got a real G unit in there.
Yeah. I remember the first time one of my not urban friends
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure you're allowed to say the non-coded version of that.
I know. I thought
And most
about
people
it
should just never say the coded version.
Sounds a lot worse.
they heard 50 Cent say you, and they were like, "Why is he always cold?" And I was like, "No,
Someone get this man a jacket.
it's
But he
It's
only
not-
got 50 Cent. That was the joke someone told me in middle school. It was, why didn't they let G-Unit on the bus? Because they didn't have 50 Cent.
How did I miss this last time? I gotta wait till we get back to the fucking guy.
Which guy?
Morbo Manus.
Oh.
Ace did
It's
this
that good, huh? How
Ace
did
did
you
this
miss
one.
that? God
one.
damn.
I don't know. I was looking for it last time, and I just actually missed it. But our old friend Upchurch is back.
I bet he
Up
fucking
church.
loves this game.
That's
That's my bet. This is my prediction.
you know how they have that prediction, that like interest over time chart.
Yeah.
Shit plummeted for Dame.
Oh. Ow. Too easy.
Looks good, but the gameplay is hardly anything to write home about. Even the latter introduction of ropes and other platform-related obstacles doesn't help add much depth. Wait, yeah, it might be too easy. And because of the wacky animation, it can be hard working out exactly where your toad is standing, making it frustratingly easy to fall off a ledge rather than nudge up to the edge.
It's easy, but it's also
It's
not
hard.
easy.
It's so hard.
So, did they say it was easy, or did they just say it wasn't deep?
I read it's because there's not a lot of depth. Like, it's simple, I guess is a better word there. Maybe not easy. Yeah.
Yeah, that because I would say this is a fairly simple game. I mean, as Game Boy games tend to be, but simple and easy don't mean the same thing.
Excellento.
Tearing out a concrete shower pan is very simple, but it's not easy.
We're bringing the practical
Ooh.
experience.
David.
You just got to do the same. You just got to break apart concrete and then carry it out. Simple, but it's exhausting and time consuming.
Oh, the time I could have spent doing anything else.
Well, luckily that day I had a podcast, so
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
have a podcast to do for tomorrow.
I might have an opportunity, hopefully in the near future, of some at least part-time media work.
Hey.
Some editing and such that might have to be on location at the studio, but I'm kind of looking forward to having a commute because it'll give me a great excuse to actually start listening to podcasts again.
yeah, it's
My
the vast majority of my podcast listening is in the car,
Yeah.
which is part of why it's so easy for me to fall behind on First Ride, because it's not on my podcast apps. I would have to manually move it to my phone.
It's not on the catcher yet.
We gotta get on.
Yeah. How do people
That's-
even do that shit? I don't
I've
know.
been
It's
looking at-
wizardry.
I've been looking into it.
Thank God.
Get us legitimized.
Please. Bullers.
I was looking into it for TOH stuff, but I could
Fuck all y'all. Ah!
We'll have to stop swearing.
No.
no,
No, you won't.
Not at all, actually.
King
No,
Fats and
no,
Victoria would not stand for it.
Also, that is definitely not holding us back from certain podcasting.
Well,
From any standard podcasting platform. Find me a
just using
podcast that doesn't swear.
Just using a catcher is not gonna worry about that. The thing you'd have to worry about is if you were part of a network, and those are more
Sure.
harder to be on, but I've looked into 2.
Please, bring us into your network and don't censor us, and we will be grateful.
Okay, but only if you stop doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
Wasn't married to it.
Yeah, I was just feeling the waters, you know.
But Fats, I have to.
But
cut
if
out
you want me to
all-
do that to be on your network,
No.
I'll do it.
I could pull it out at any time.
Oh no.
Oh, wow, oh god.
On God, B.
You almost made me spit on my son.
Little bro, no!
Well, bruh.
I'm love little bro. I've had little bro for like 3
5
hours, but if anything happens,
Little bruh's pretty good. I like little bruh.
I love little bro.
Little
I'm
bro from my
contemplating-
April sketch redeem.
Oh.
Scandalous.
Little bro Gajinka.
Little bro,
For the
Gajinka.
pinup.
No! Little bro's a baby! Little bro is not a full-grown plant yet.
Alright. We'll give him some time. Woo! Oh, what if Ric Flair was a bird? Chick Flair.
Got him.
I listened to a compilation of Deadlock podcasts where they were reading the official WWE joke book, which was a thing they were doing every week for a little while. Just this really bad kids joke book based around WWE stuff.
I should check that out.
It's a funny way to spend an hour.
I think that was in my college's like bookstore. Or it was like some WWE book. It was like Mick Foley and the WWE kids tell jokes or something.
This
Or
one
like-
is called the Legendary Joke Book, I believe.
Mm.
They have like 3 jokes that are about how Baron Corbin sucks. Which I think is excellent use of kayfabe. Fully enforcing Baron Corbin as the mega heel. It's just correct.
I love Baron Corbin.
Do ya?
I do.
Or do you love
Yeah.
to hate him?
No, I love Baron Corbin. I think he's endlessly funny and just his gimmicks make me laugh.
Well, that's how I mark success as a heel.
Yeah. Like,
Because I don't actually hate heels generally.
yeah. I want to see Baron Corbin on TV is the thing.
It's fun to see him be bad man and get humiliated or do dumb shit for my
There-
amusement.
Like
When he
be
was
poor.
God, what was it? It was like the constable or whatever. That gimmick.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
It was terrible.
that. God, that was at a point where I was still vaguely paying attention to the WWE, and that was rough.
That was when he shaved his head, right?
maybe.
Yeah, that was like when he started shaving his head and wearing like a vest all the time.
Yeah, the TGIF Friday.
No, I
look.
loved Constable Corbin. It was peak Baron Corbin.
Yeah, there's
Hate this man.
I have fond memories of Baron Corbin. He's like, yeah, he's he commits to what he's given, and like he's a genuinely pretty he's got a certain kind of charisma.
Yeah.
It's a weird one, but yeah.
Like I said, like there's not a lot of people in WWE. I think I can count the list on one hand, maybe two. That I would be like, if this person is presented to me like they're gonna be on a show, I'm interested in watching that, and he's one.
I do think it was a wrong move to have Baron Corbin be the guy who retired Kurt Angle, though.
That was a little weird. That's when they were pushing him.
I don't know. It's kind of funny in retrospect.
Curtis.
You couldn't have done a torch pass into Chad Gable? No?
He became his own man.
You would have done it to Jason Jordan at the time.
I think
Remember, that was when that was running.
You mean the producer?
I think Jason Jordan had already retired due to neck stuff at that point.
Are you sure? Well, I mean, that was the most recent thing that happened, though.
I don't know if it had come out that he had, but he was definitely injured for a long time after coming back, and then quietly became a backstage producer. Which I don't know what he actually does at the thing.
Match agenting, I believe, is what producer means in the WWE.
Sure.
Yeah, if I was like, if they're, if all the wrestlers were released into the wild and, all the little feds got to pluck their favorites, I think Baron Corbin would be a great heel for your regional indie, up to like having a small television deal. Yeah. And I think like he's still great as like a mid-card heel. He just feels like he lacks the bite to really be a main event heel. But I mean, maybe he just hasn't been handed that opportunity.
I think he's too like comedically talented.
Yeah,
I don't buy him as he's not Giovanni, he's Jesse and James.
Yeah, like when I think about like times they've treated him as a main event heel, there was like some like the dog food thing with Roman, and I think like he had something that wound up being a mixed tag with Baron Corbin and somebody versus Seth and Becky. I cannot remember who.
My guess is Alexa Bliss.
Maybe. Alexa
Just
Bliss
judging by the time.
Alexa Bliss is another one that I would be like, yep, I have almost everything you do.
Please go somewhere else.
I'm sorry, Alexa Bliss is incorrect. Do you have another guess?
Charlotte.
Baron Corbin? The Baron Corbin would have probably teamed with either Sasha Banks or Liv Morgan.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is Lacey Evans.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Right.
Lacey Evans does exist.
She is
She
the
sure
one
did.
person I could probably go without personally. I'm sure she's a nice enough lady or whatever, but her whole gimmick was just oof.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. It's not her gimmick. It was the implication of her gimmick because of who they matched her against.
Yeah, they like when she was in NXT, it was kind of like, oh, she's like doing a nose cone pinup kind of gear and was a drill instructor. This is kind of interesting, and it didn't really work out.
Well, because she was actually in the armed forces, and I think that's a fun gimmick to draw on if you do it right. But if you have like this like Southern Belle lady like show up and fight all the foreign or colored people,
Yep. What the fuck?
that's really odd.
Big lag.
Big blag.
I think she's on.
She was doing a thing like calling her opponents out as nasties and like giving who they constantly booked her against. It was like, yeah.
It seems bad. And I think she's fine because the gimmick was just supposed to be like they are like, you know, lower class, but
Yeah, but
yeah, but
you
it's
sure put
like
bow on that.
she should have fought like Liv Morgan or Ruby.
Sarah Logan was still in the
Right.
company then.
Well, Sarah Logan is the Viking lady. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, right.
Well, see, she's a Viking lady now. At the time, she was like backwoods Kentucky.
She
Yeah.
was the wildling. Oh boy.
She has been some frame of dirty woman for her entire WWE run.
And for indie run, that's kind of like her.
Oh, okay. Good.
She was, what is it? Crazy Mary Dobson, I think, was her indie gimmick. She had death
Yes.
matches. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think the thing that made me sad about Lacey Evans was like buff strong lady. Oh no, racism.
it's a real bummer. Real mood killer.
The nice thing about wrestling is we're not starved for buff women.
No, it's tons.
It is one of the main things they supply. Stop it. Stop it.
Get out of here, you spicy meatballs.
Oh, get the juggles. No.
Oh. Ugh.
Get the juggles. Yeah.
Do not like this man.
I'm sick of this guy. Get him out of here.
Not
I'm a
great.
green machine. Let's go. Let's
All right.
die.
You got
Oh,
100
right.
seconds of time. What kills you at the
Kill.
end?
Murder.
Who can say?
Got a real TMNT kind of look with this front view.
A little bit.
I guess
Similar style of monster.
While we're here, David had similar comparisons.
Yeah.
Oh, how hilarious. There are these 3 toads, right? Wait for it, called Zit, Ration. Oh, my sides are splitting. Pimple.
Oh.
These rad guys like to party on, dude, and hang tough. Led by their guide and mentor, Professor T-Bird. Like the car, get it?
Yeah.
They battle against the sexily evil Dark Queen.
Correct.
Contrary to rumor, they're nothing like the turtles at all. For a start, they've got different names, and there are 4 turtles, and that's kind of it. Oh no!
No,
You
so
hear
it just explodes when the time runs out.
that? Kaboom!
What the fuck? All right.
Hopefully you were close.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I gotta kill these guys faster.
David, what is that? Wait, frankly, I've had it up to here with bloody, pubescent mutant animals spouting California beach bum drivel. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like the mutant hero turtles. Sorry, as he would know them.
Whoa, bummer, dude.
Whoa.
Hero Turtles? What is this, some Freedom Fries bowl?
It
Ninjas
was-
are too violent for
Yeah.
England.
Yeah, censorship.
So he likes
Well,
all the shooting levels and none of the beat 'em up levels.
Okay.
I guess I can
These are
take
the
some
weakest.
solace.
Ah! Man, I gotta work faster.
You gotta go, go, go,
You
go,
better
go, go.
work.
Hey,
I gotta do
Robo
that
Bear.
next time.
Klaus, be that guy. Oh,
Well,
at
I
the
got
end of this
3 of
review,
them. Yeah.
let's see. Again, these levels are hardly groundbreaking, but they add variety to the package, talking about the shoot 'em levels of the shmups. In this sort of game, if this sort of game is your bag, you'll probably enjoy what's on offer here. Personally, it left me cold. Now, how long before we get a Samurai Pizza Cats game?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm on board with you now.
Can you?
I know
guess
you're
when he-
asking this derisively because you're tired of your
of the
radical
same
animals,
formula. Yeah, I would play
but
that.
fuck off. Samurai Pizza Cats, let's go.
What do you guys think he gave this game?
658.
421.
That won't be out.
What's the maximum again?
1,000.
I'm gonna give this one a solid 420.
Nice.
Nice.
Shakes gets the close out going over. It's 745.
Wow, higher
Oh,
than
okay, that's
I was
pretty
led to
good.
believe.
Got a 9 in graphics, a 2 in entertainment quotient, a 7 in I forgot what the A category was, and then a 6
Audio?
in fun fact. Oh, audio, yeah. You got a 7 in audio and a 6 in FF, which is fun factor.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
It sounded by even the review itself, actually, that he was like, this is, like, fine. This game is fine, but
well,
it's not
no.
to my taste.
The beat 'em up stuff is boring, and the shooting stuff adds
Yeah,
variety and is fun.
But what did he add? The fun factor is still a 6.
Because the shoot 'em up stuff might have really dragged that up.
Apparently, that's only 2 out of 8 portions of the game. That is a fourth of the game.
In the short review, like the thumbs up, thumb down section, he gave it humorous characters even after deriding them the whole review.
I think this man is paid to write dumb shit like that, no matter what he thinks.
Maybe
the
he likes
people
the other
want.
characters.
Yeah, it's everybody but the Toads.
Yeah, maybe the Toads suck, but he's all in on Big Blag.
And the sexy
Why-
queen,
Okay,
sexily evil, or whatever you said.
I'm a little annoyed.
Yeah, what's up?
So I was looking for the Final Fantasy review when we were doing Final Fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
and I never found it, but it's right here on the Battletoads page.
Fuck off, really?
Yeah, and
What-
it was
what's-
it was reviewed by Jim Douglas, the guy who's like has more positive reviews generally.
Well, it wouldn't have been that funny then.
Nah, he gave it an
No big
820.
loss. Smoke
Huh?
it.
Yeah. Top quality lasting power thanks to the battery backup save feature. Ooh.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was a very, very good thing to have in that game. Especially because you could save scum.
Yeah. He just generally was like, this is a really good game, and you'll have fun with it and up until about a year.
Did you not find it because it was called something else? Actually, no, didn't we have this conversation? You just
Yeah. It just wasn't there.
it just
But
was not
apparently-
there until you saw it.
Nobody uploaded it on the Final Fantasy page for like where they put the reviews, but on the Battletoads one, Final Fantasy is directly below Battletoads.
You
Also-
gotta dig deeper. You gotta read all those Ace magazines.
I'll have to go a little harder next time.
Well, we only got one game left.
I'll go a little harder next time. The Jim gave Final Fantasy in the short review top quality presentation. It's a real adventure. Battery backup. The negatives, the thumbs down, there is none. It's a perfect game.
820.
Come on, man.
It's got a little something for everybody.
Give it an 8 on graphics, 7 fun factor, 5 audio.
It's really funny to see a genuine, it's perfect 8 out of 10 in the wild.
That's insane.
So good.
Oh,
This is-
shit.
No game could be better. We're giving this one.
Are you one of those I never give out 100s teachers?
The one time I had to grade papers, I gave out hundreds all over the place.
Kind
was
of
an
hate.
I was an awful TA. I fell way behind.
Oh.
I was super depressed in grad school.
I'm very sorry, bud. That doesn't sound awesome.
It was grad school. I think that's super fair.
Yeah, that's girl out here tripping.
Why the fire no hurt you?
Yeah, honestly.
What are you, fireproof?
Yeah.
Were you trying to make a jerk out of me or something?
Not
Huh?
gravity proof. Get the hell out.
Fucking kill you.
Oh, sweet. There's nobody stronger than
honor.
me.
It's strongest.
Strongest. No Battletoad could ever defeat me.
I'm the most toads there has ever been. I have more jumps than toads.
You want zits? I have more zits than you would ever have.
No one can have more zits than I.
Please
Nobody's
don't
skin
take
is
pride
worse
in
than
that. Like, there's nothing shameful about it. It's just I worry that if you meet someone who has more blemishes than you might try to give yourself more blemishes, and that's not good for you.
Oh no, I'm not. No, this is a dumb bit from 4E.
I will destroy you.
I love Cord.
Yeah. I guess you were. Yeah. Did you?
It was a different group.
That group never interacted with Cord.
Yeah. I made the God of War a really
Needlessly competitive
Oh yes,
guy.
yes, yes.
he was so-
I have heard of this man. I've heard tales.
I've heard
We
more
definitely
than
used that to trick him at some point, but I forget
Yeah.
what we were going for. No!
You guys got dropped into Battle World, and he was like, I'm the God of War. Nobody can do more war than I could. You were like, but that guy can. You're like, oh, fuck. No, I can't allow this. I realized like a couple of years later, after I watched God of War and played it a little bit myself, that's just what Kratos is doing. Like in the whole opening of the game,
Nobody cooler than me.
yeah,
Boy.
his son is like,
You
Dad,
will
look,
never be a better father than me.
I don't want to be Dad. I'm gonna go.
Good, because you would fail before you even try.
You couldn't beat me if you wanted to. I don't want to. I don't want to more than you. I will fail faster. No, Dad, please.
Nah. Okay. Come here.
And
Ow, what the hell?
I love the intro to this track.
Yeah, it's real kicking. Ooh! Yeah.
53.
What's that? We're doing 53 games now? You got it.
No. I was looking for Ace's like grading scale. I wanted to see how it worked again. I needed to know the nonsense.
Give me the number. It's all about the numbers.
There's the Ace Awards. Ah, the screen test. There we go. That's what I want.
It's
Okay. Let's see. The predicted interest curve, the pick. The most sophisticated viewing tool. Wow.
Yeah.
That's such a weird. Like, I guess, you know, everybody's trying to figure out their own gimmick for their reviews. So, to make it stand out from the pack of gaming magazines. But such a weird thing.
It's odd. The curve is divided into 6 sections, indicating the player's adrenaline level after 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and 1 year.
Adrenaline level.
This can tell you a lot more about the game than just the interest levels.
Oh, of course.
Adrenaline rush.
I better be the dude from Crank by the end of this game, or I will die.
My rating system is ranging from -5 to 666 points.
Oh,
Nice.
hail Satan. Has any game reached Satan levels? Devilishly
Have I
good.
played a 100% perfect video game before?
Wait, no, they
Lost
don't grade
Planet.
your graphics. They grade your originality. It's originality, graphics, sound, and and Trailblazer.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing gets a 666 unless I am actively simping for at least one character 3 months post my completion of the game.
I'm
What,
still
uh,
simping.
What games have reached that level?
Oh, how dare you.
Go on.
Who's got you?
Oh, gosh.
Looking at my phone wallpaper, I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 14 right off the top of my head.
Yeah, of
Sounds
course,
right.
the Orchifon.
Sounds about right.
Hey, Orchie, what's up?
Or at least
Orchifon.
Orchifon is the one I know.
It's
You're
yeah,
right.
it's him.
It's
Hershey fonts.
oh, what?
So there's been like 2 expansions since you did the Orchifon drawing.
I'm loyal.
Like these hoes.
These hoes are not loyal.
How about Raiden? Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Technically, you didn't play that one, but I feel like you'd feel
Granted,
the same.
I think full points only go to Revengeance.
Mhm.
That's fair. Well, I mean, that was the that was the culmination.
Absolutely.
Raiden's pretty
That was
cool.
the savior of what had become of that character. I feel like it's an interesting thing because I think I like the world where we got Revengeance, but really Revengeance was born out of something bad. Like, I don't think we would have Revengeance if that didn't get so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't particularly like Raiden's stuff in MGS4 doesn't super do it for me, but I mean, there's no Revengeance without it for 100%. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, no, let's not change. Let's keep going with this. Let's see where we can go. How fucked up is Raiden now that he's a cyborg?
Yeah.
How fucked up is
Very.
the world now that the Patriots are gone?
Incredibly.
It
in
salvaged
totality.
a mess.
I enjoy.
I think
And-
MGS2 Raiden is pretty cool.
Yeah, Raiden is a complex character of a variety I don't think you get terribly often in video games. So I find his
Especially Metal Gear Solid.
his Raiden is a very nuanced. He's a figure with a lot of nooks and crannies. You can dig into the psychology of Raiden.
Crawl around in his cyborg brain.
Get deep in there.
Explore every wrinkle and crevice.
Give
And-
me your
No
brothers.
smooth
Like-
brains here. Ah, pterodactyls.
Like, Vengeance probably, helped by not being directly Kojima led, but jumping off of Kojima's springboard, I think, that helped it.
Yeah,
Take the good, leave the bad.
it was like it was a tainted springboard, but they made that jump.
Stick the landing.
Yeah, they
The
stuck
thing is,
that landing.
The springboard is covered with a lot of stickers, and you're like, I want to see what that's about, but it's kind of garish.
It's just a bit much.
It's like if you had that same springboard, and just like scaled it back.
Just a little.
Peel off a couple of these sad dead ladies, maybe.
Fucking sorry. Ah.
I hate getting dissolved by slime.
It's one of my least favorite things.
Sorry, Words, you were just joshing. So it's only these.
You can dissolve me any day.
Well, wait a minute.
Acidic slime.
Ugh. Maybe don't get trapped in the corner with the big blag.
You don't want to get blagged in the corner is the thing.
Not on a Wednesday.
We're out
It's
here
more of a
blag-
Friday activity.
You're out here double blagged up on a Friday.
Yeah,
You need the
gotta
weekend
I
to
need-
recover.
I was gonna say I need to not have to wake up in the morning.
I have to wake up in the morning.
Oh
That
god.
sucks.
This is my only day off this week.
You better sleep.
When?
I hope you have slept.
Now, go.
Yeah, just get out of here. We're on repeats. You're off the
Speed run.
clock.
Yeah.
Power nap and
Yeah, power nap while I backtrack.
That's fine.
call it nap tracking.
Just make sure you pull the microphone close so that your snoring still gets put in the recording.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I wouldn't want to edit that out.
No, it's super fair.
Bass boosted.
Yeah,
My snoring
gotta
is
give
heavy.
the people what they want. Oh, the damage. The damage that I continue to take.
But
Well, you see, Shakes. Pun,
Mhm.
pun, pata pun.
Well,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
oh. What?
Pata pun.
wonder how those other games were. I never played past the second one.
They're fun.
Love Patapon.
Very good.
Fever! Oh!
Let's see. I've seen a little bit of Patapon gameplay, and I like the designs of the little guys.
They're
but I've
so
never played it
cute.
myself.
Love those little guys.
Hey, little guys. There's so many little guys.
I felt like a genius because it has your name as Kami at the beginning, and I'm like, I'm God.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Deadass?
I just stood up out of my chair and.
Wordsy, do you have something to share with the rest of the class?
Yeah, just you standing up, the chair just flying backwards, and you're
Shut
just
up!
holding the PSP. I'm God.
You know, I've actually literally read a visual novel where this scene actually happens.
God.
Nobody
It was
likes
about
that guy.
Wurtsy.
Oh shit. B, you'll have to give me that one because I'm making a list.
I don't know if I can recommend it, my dude.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Okay, well, don't recommend it, but still tell me what it is. I'll know it's not good because you did not recommend it, but I do want to see what it is.
I'm gonna warn you that other people are gonna highly recommend this game.
Oh no!
This
That's not a
visual
good
novel.
That's already
is-
a bad endorsement.
Yeah.
Put
The
it-
title is A Wonderful Everyday Down the Rabbit Hole.
Oh, right.
A game that is good when it's good, but is bad when it's bad.
Wonderful every day down the rabbit hole. It's okay.
Don't do it.
I mean, oh my god, it's
God.
it's good. Yeah.
All right.
Back to my original point. Boy, I sure do want to play some more Patapon again. That game that rules.
Patapon is great. I remember there's a mission in the first game where mostly elaborating for people who've never played the game, but the priestess gets kidnapped and you have to chase her down along with her pursuers, and you have to kill the people who are taking her to retrieve her. Hilariously, you can catch her wagon on fire as she's being caged inside of it, and she will die and you will fail, and she makes the most horrific scream. And that was a horrific experience for childhood me. Because I was like, I'm not gonna say I was super into my fire build, but I brought my strongest guys, which happened to have their fire bows.
Why wouldn't
And
you?
I was devastated.
God. I'm re-upping Patapon on my PlayStation right now because I do want to play some Patapon.
Let me know how those ports are, because I considered getting it at a certain point, but I heard they were not well brought over, so...
Patapon 2 is the better of them, and it isn't the best, but it is playable.
Hmm.
I just, man,
Nope. Just scratch myself on the ceiling. Oh man.
oh yeah, you never played past, like, because Patapon 3 was all about the hero Patapons, and it was alright, but could be better.
No, I'm God. The most important.
God! Great!
It kind of reminds me of this review that I had seen of Monster Hunter Generations. That was it. That has kind of become a meme for me, wherein someone was complaining about Palicos becoming important enough to be playable characters. And the exact line they used at the end of their rant was, "I'm supposed to be the hero. I'm supposed to save the village."
Palicos are cool. Fuck that.
Palicos
Yeah.
are great, and I'm really upset that, like, Japanese PETA is kind of the whole reason why we'll never get playable Palicos ever again. And I'm really upset about that.
That blows. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
That super blows.
It's not great.
So I love to throw that phrase out anytime I'm hearing, like, super crybaby nerds cry about the dumbest things.
I want to be the main character.
I'm supposed to be the hero. I'm supposed to save the village. Bro, no one said you can't. You could just do it as a cat now if you feel like it.
But that's my cat and not me.
But you don't have to play a cat.
But but who's gonna save the village?
You will.
Oh, the cat isn't involved.
Not if you don't want it to be.
I want to bring my Palico.
Has everybody here had the IKEA meatballs?
I have not.
They're pretty alright.
Alright.
Famous.
They're quite famous. I was not disappointed. Like, I'm not going to act like it was top-notch quality, like restaurant food. It was frozen meatballs that they put gravy on. But they were not bad.
I'm gonna make some gravy after this, and then go to work.
You gonna put that gravy on?
Mushroom beef stew.
Nice.
The mushroom part, and then I'm gonna eat the beef stew separately with some rice. Cause I'm gonna use all this for Ikaka. I made it for a fucking reason.
Nice.
There's one thing I can tell everybody. It's that as an adult, you have to cook food.
As an adult, you really do need to cook food.
It's very important.
I wish I cooked more food. So exhausted.
That's super fair.
I don't blame anybody for not cooking food.
I blame society for not letting people cook more food.
Yeah, please let people cook some fucking food.
Please let Pio cook more food.
Society, chill the fuck out.
He's supposed to be the hero.
Let him save the village.
Really?
I can't
Demo
believe-
screen, huh?
I guess not, no.
Oh no, it's gonna cause screen burn on your Game Boy.
Oh fuck! There's gonna be just a giant Battletoad when I'm trying to play Mario.
Oh,
Fucking. I forget what the actual name for demo screens is, because there's an industry term
track
for it,
screen.
There's another one.
Yeah.
Attract mode is the one that they put in like stores.
It's
yeah,
attract mode is
for
from
arcade
arcades.
games.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's what it's birthed from. Demo is also one of the official ones. Like, many games just say demo.
It is.
Yeah, I've either track mode or demo are like the only two things I can recall hearing.
My teeth. All right. Dude, get back here.
In hindsight, I can't believe I haven't told the Palico review story before.
That's good.
Because I cite that line a lot in my day-to-day life in private.
Sneeze.
Bless.
Oh, blessed day.
He is supposed to be the hero in their everyday life.
Supposed to save the villain.
Nichido no hero. I'm glad
Do
that
we
did
even-
damage.
Come to think of it, are any of the villages, quote, villages in Monster Hunter ever actually villages? Like, are I know we're only seeing a limited amount, but of the populace we're exposed to, I'm led to believe it's more of like a commonwealth. Like, there are not a lot of people here.
I feel like it depends on the Monster Hunter game.
Well,
Yeah.
Because
like, The old
World.
like PS2 one looked like you were in a village. Pretty standard
Yeah,
village.
Like, well, in World, before the DLC drop, right? You see the hunting part of the village where everybody goes to do their fucking work, and then
In Worlds, we know humans are all over the place, I guess. We got so
Yeah.
many of them. They're everywhere. Oh my
I
god.
got a whole Japan out there.
You play the older games, you talk to like 4 people, maybe.
there's also but there's like houses like on the cliffs and stuff that are
Yeah, I guess
outside of that.
Most of the other games have like kind of like a similar hub to World. Way smaller, but basically in that like there's NPCs kind of roaming about, and you got like your fishermen on the dock, and you got your like NPCs selling stuff.
Yeah, well, with World, it's because it's kind of if everybody's members of the fleet,
Yeah.
who's trapped here. So it's less. I mean, it's they've kind of a village, but also kind of a military base.
Yeah, I mean, World is definitely the game where I'm like, oh, I guess we sure got a lot of people suddenly, but
Mhm.
that certainly seems to work really well in hindsight.
Yeah, World's the only one I know, so it's all normal to me.
I feel a little bad that the more popular Monster Hunter got, the less I played it.
You missed the
What?
old trash that they made you do.
It's not trash! They did put in a lot of quality of life changes that I appreciate, though.
I'm not saying it's trash. It's just they're having gone back to touch these old Monster Hunters.
They
I was
do feel
so
different, for sure.
annoyed.
Friggin'... I don't think anyone misses paintballs, but
No.
I do kind of... This is gonna sound really hipstery, but I do kind of miss when hammer users were a little on the rarer side, and we weren't like 15 for a penny. And I love all my fellow hammer users, and I'm really glad that you're all out there loving it with me. I remember back when I was the only one I knew.
I used to be somebody.
I used to be somebody, and now I gotta fight people for my freaking head territory. I gotta share this spot? Absolutely not. Get out of here.
Get off of me.
I am curious.
Hi, curious.
What up? I'm just kind of looking at like usage rate for weapons in Monster Hunter. 21% longsword, 12% bow.
How many weapons are there? There are like 12, right?
14.
14?
Yeah, Insect Glaive used to be like real special because it was the only one that could jump. So that
Yep.
one got like a big boost in popularity when it first came out.
It's one of my favorites.
It's pretty good.
The one I use that isn't dual blades.
Yeah, it's not like an insurmountable amount of commitment, but there's enough of a learning hump to learning a weapon, and then the time of like building equipment that is suitable for your current maximum level of monster. That switching is
for sure.
It isn't free.
It's
a very grindy game for sure.
There's a bunch of people, because I did a bunch of hunting on my own because I refused to not like learn a fight before doing it with people. So I was like, on forums and discords, like asking people how does this work, and there's a surprising amount of people who fell off of that game because of the grind part of it. They were like, this cool hot monster fight, go, yeah. But then the second it became gyms and stuff, they were like,
I mean, that was
no, not gyms.
For a while, that was like I eventually, in bursts, I would get the bug to go back to it. But there are certain plateaus that you're gonna be hitting where it's doing the same shit over and over.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you're like grinding higher level content that takes a bit more prep. And I'll admit, like the prep time feels like nothing in World compared to what it was in older games. Giving how much less like accessible gathering and crafting were, and how there were just a certain number of items that just were like way more obtuse than they needed to be. For instance, like whetstones were a thing that were a consumable resource in the older games. You had to bring your own whetstones and you had a set stack of them. And using a whetstone consumed them. You had a max stack of 10 for one stack. Maps were a thing that you didn't get in high rank or higher. So you don't have a map for the area.
I never got to high rank. I got annoyed when I ran out of whetstones in a hunt, and I was like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you can still just pick them up. Gathering was not remotely as smooth. You would have to sit down and and you'd have to collect them. You also could not move while consuming your healing items.
Yeah.
So every Monster Hunter player has that wonderful experience of, so the consuming animation was you drink the thing and then you'd flex while like a little effect plays, like a little sparkles. There's like whoosh, like a power up noise almost. And everybody at some point in their life has experienced being just knocked flat on their ass while flexing.
Gotta drink another one.
Potentially even more hilariously is when that is coupled with another thing that is common in Monster Hunter. In that, for context, the maps were not all one connected area. Nope. There were separated areas within each map, so you'd have to load into them each time you moved from like area 1 to 2 to 3, etc. And the game developers kind of wanted you to take advantage of this for like your various like equipment needs when you're taking like that break in combat to heal or to sharpen, etc. And at some point it is just not uncommon to run into a new area and you're standing in that entryway and you're drinking your potion, you're having a great time, you flex, and the monster runs in after you and knocks you on your ass, and you can't help but wonder, why today?
Why did I do this?
And it's great. Also, paintballs, tracking wasn't a thing.
Yeah, you gotta paint the monster.
Yeah, there wasn't like any built-in natural mechanic that's always there. You had to throw an item called a paintball at monsters, which only lasted a certain amount of time. So you'd have to reapply the paintball after a certain amount of minutes have passed. You could just watch it. There, like the maps were smaller back then, so you typically knew where things were going, if they were going to eat or sleep, just depending on what it looked like, you could tell its behavior, and you still can. But whether you could tell if it's low on stamina and about to eat, or if it's low on health and it's about to sleep, you would go to whatever the monster's designated area was for that in the game in that area. If you really knew what you were doing. Otherwise, you'd follow the paintball trail.
But I didn't know what I was doing, so I followed the paintball trail, and then I got murdered, and I ran out of whetstones, and I was like,
Yeah, I also am inclined to look like a chump in high rank, because a lot of people, like, once you get to higher level stuff, don't use paintballs anymore. They just know where the monsters go, and they follow it with their eyes. But I'm like, whatever, it's not that much effort to throw a paintball and something's gonna do it anyway.
I will say all the quality of life changes in World and in Rise are much more welcome.
I'm happy enough just being able to run while drinking a potion.
It's great.
It's nice.
It's great.
I started using Sword and Shield because I was like, potion plus fight, yeah. But apparently... The most hunted monster is Great Jackrass. Insane.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
fair,
right.
I guess.
I mean,
the guy.
That's what I
First
like.
time.
Anytime I needed to like experiment with a weapon or learn a move set, or if like I wanted to try something, I just load up that basic Great Jaggers fight and just whomp him.
I just really want Seregios to come back into a new game, because as a hammer main, like, it was always his hammer that I wanted, because it was like the best raw damage hammer.
Big number.
So I've ground that guy into dust. And I want him back!
I did the same thing for Kuluyaku. Kuluyaku, not Kuluyaku. And then also to Kirin, because I wanted the dual blades and stuff from Kirin.
Kirin is my sworn enemy after Rajang.
I had to stop because the set I wanted to get was Kuletaroth. And I couldn't do it alone, and I was not good at the fight, and I was like, I'm flagging.
Yeah, I wish it would have been nice to get that full Kove Torah thing, but we just did not quite have enough people to
No,
do
it's-
the stuff.
it's doable. It's doable with like 2 people apparently, and I was just like, impossible.
I think I got. Maybe we did it enough that I got most of the. I didn't get any of the weapons, but I think I got the armor at least.
Oh no, I got the armor for like the base Kulve. Like, there's a harder version of it that I.
Oh
wanted.
yeah.
Because the harder one has the power that lets you like eat and spread it to other people.
Yeah.
So because my build in Monster Hunter was White Mage. Because I had essentially infinite potions and was just, everybody stays up, we do damage, everybody keeps staying up. Just don't worry about healing, I'll do it.
Man, I
haven't played.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I haven't played in forever. I don't know when I'd be able to get back to it.
I
be
also
fun.
haven't played in forever, but I have gotten a new computer since getting it, so it might actually run better. I don't know. I genuinely don't know if I got it in me for a Monster Hunter in general. It was kind of a try, and I was just like, well, this is neat, but I don't know if I'm built for this. But
Yeah, it's like not only is it kind of like a big time commitment in terms of the grinding, but like every individual hunt can be,
Not like
20
25
plus minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I like about it, but I understand that that's part
It's-
of what makes it difficult for people to get into it for.
It's interesting, it's a game of basically just boss fights.
yeah,
that's
I don't
exactly
actually
why I
mind.
love it.
Yeah, I don't mind
Yeah.
the monster fights themselves, like especially as a team. Like that's like so
Yeah.
much fun to do. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit of the grind. Also, I don't know. I was outpaced pretty quickly by most of the people, and that didn't feel super hot. which
that's
isn't
all
like
the
a
biggest
shortcoming.
fear
No, not
place.
fuck you. You were one of the people who outbid. This
Well,
is personal now.
But that's why I was playing so much, because I was like, I can't get outpaced. I gotta go.
It's not.
You were
No,
playing
that's
the
the wrong.
most.
You were outpacing all of us, but also, it's not just that. It's like, it's not like skill outpacing, dude. It is literal level outpacing, and it's just like, well, I'm not built in a way that I can play with everybody because I haven't been playing as much. I literally just don't have raw number.
It is, and like it's, and if like we swoop back down to handle the low content, you're kind of getting. It doesn't feel great to have people just womp the monster you're fighting.
It ends
Well, you're
in
kind
seconds.
of a spectator. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Finding that thing of just a committed like set of time where nobody goes ahead is thing. Oh,
It's
bits. Thank you
That's-
for bits.
Partially why I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 before it was time, and now I'm just too far behind.
Ugh.
I'm not even out of Heavensward, so whatever.
Yeah,
I can at least appreciate that in Monster Hunter, you can do everything by yourself, whereas in Final Fantasy XIV, you absolutely cannot.
Yeah, there's.
But
some things
like
you
as an
have to-
intention of the game, whereas there's
Yeah.
only like the highest difficulty level content can you not do by yourself in Monster Hunter.
I was definitely not playing a thing that was fun to play by myself, I will fully say that.
Gun.
Yeah, I got Gun, which I didn't not like. I actually,
It's a cool weapon.
but boy, is it just slow. And if you're doing even stuff at my own level by myself, it's just like, this is
Ugh.
taking a million years. Alright, back to this. So I need to acknowledge the fact that I can do this as well.
Yeah, gotta go around.
There's a couple scenarios where that would have saved me. Like, oh, but you have to hold left. You have to
Yeah,
hold left to go right.
Yeah, it's left is counterclockwise and right is clockwise, or
Other way around.
Well, what gun doesn't help?
Yeah.
Not really.
right.
And then when you're on here, it just goes back to like the standard brawl stuff.
I'm just like punch the monsters.
Go
I'm a simple creature. Capture hunts do not go well for me.
I wish
Probably
the
should have just
God,
punched
what-
the monster.
no, there's
But I
I
had
think
to
it's
have a
a
gun.
dual blades in one of the games that is just fists.
Man,
It was like a crossover promotion with freaking Grappler Baki or something.
Yeah, there's
Dagnabbit.
in one of
What?
the games there's a fist weapon, and then somebody made like Mecha Fist out of the gun lance. That was a mod thing, but that was kind of cool. I'm thinking about this again and wondering if I can kill Koldetarov. Damn it.
I kind
Well,
of
I never did uninstall it. So.
I think I might have installed it.
I got a bunch of space, and I know my computer can run it.
Didn't even lose life. Let's go. I think I might be on my last continue though.
Possibly.
You're like Green Machine.
fingers crossed.
I don't
Yahoo!
really don't know how I can do this level faster, which is a problem.
I think I don't know if you
Never stop.
Like-
Never stopping.
Basically, yeah.
yeah
I just don't.
like if you just commit
gotta-
to the Crush Your Hallways, will it? Can you go?
It's also these segments. This eats time, and if you fuck it up, you're gonna just lose seconds.
Monster Hunter World. It's only 90 gigabytes. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Alright. Smash into it. Easy.
Okay,
Perfect.
yeah, we can go through those a lot easier. Oh boy.
Oh,
Man, I do eat a lot of damage at the beginning, though.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's
Let's
fine,
see.
though. That's a lot faster.
Oh god, I don't remember how any of these fights went. I shouldn't do this. I have things to do.
You sure do.
Yeah.
A constant mood.
I wanna get the cool gold armor so we can
Oh,
be
you
cool.
cannot run into those things or you lose so much HP.
Yeah, the Colvetoroth is pretty good looking. It did not win, but I put it on the B Drops pinup pull one of those months.
I
Oof.
ran into that ceiling. That's what got me. Oh, see? I can't do the other thing of eating damage if I hit a ceiling, honestly.
Never want to eat a ceiling. Not good for you.
It's probably quite bad for you. Batard will tell you.
How's life hard?
I imagine it's pretty alright these days.
Yeah, it's pretty alright.
Except for that one thing.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if that's happened.
Depending on what time it is. Ah!
Yeah, I've uninstalled Halo to play Monster Hunter.
The Chad choice.
Which Halo?
All of them.
Boo!
I would be, man. I wonder if the online is stabilized at all from the time we tried it before, and it was just.
I hope it does
awful.
soon.
That'd be cool. It's a thing I still want to do. I mean, back then I was also still on wireless and not wired, so my internet will be slightly better.
Fuck!
Ow. Yes.
Oh, I do have a continue. That's
Wish
something.
took a pain.
We're learning. We're learning. We're learning.
I love to learn.
Always learn, never not
And I
learn.
have good news for you. Oh, man.
Right. Oh, right, I couldn't
Fuck.
get the health bar thing to work. Fuck. Can I tell you about DIY fucking animation bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I was working on assets for stream stuff that like would have animated health bars, and there's no solution for it online that is like easy to learn. So I had to come up with some jank ass bullshit. Desperately upset. Explosion.
Wow. Why is there off-screen, guys? I'm flattened by the explosion.
I'm mostly just complaining because I want it to. I hope it looks good. I think it. I don't know.
That's always the thing, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm in the free mode of, oh boy, we gotta make a thing. I hope it's not stupid looking. Come on. Yeah. Perfect.
Whether something. Oh.
I was saying we could start putting the splits up on the screen to track the times. Try and speedrun this level.
Hmm.
Anyway, B, you were saying?
I don't remember.
Oh no.
Oh shoot!
It's
Killed
fine.
it.
No, it's alright.
Killed it, bro.
What is dead may never die. Bless.
Anyway, Ridsley, don't worry too much. We've got each other, and that's a lot.
Wow! Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. What the fuck? Oh man,
Little guy.
Just a little guy.
it's his birthday.
Creature.
Hello, creature. explode
do
them.
this faster?
Can you
Why
go
is this
past the
frame?
guys?
No, it stops your screen. Oh god.
Ah, well, fuck. Then, yeah, I don't know. You just gotta
Yeah,
do this
you have to
perfectly.
pretty much.
This time limit is way too tight.
Who is fucking around with their mic?
It's words.
It's apparently
Oh,
words.
I might have been making a noise.
We're getting like a.
No, you're getting like a.
Wind, fabric,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Seems to be gone.
Muted.
Oh. That does help. Oh, man. Fuck.
Ugh. Could you not? Ah!
There's another guy.
Pass me another Battletoad, will ya?
Yeah, here you go.
Slides
This
it down
one's
the
all
bar.
Brooklyn. Hey, forget about it.
Got my Battletoad memory. My Battletoad muscle memory. My battle memory. Get out of here!
Ugh.
I'm going to be powered by anger, not just because of this game, but because I've gotten a report by our friend Spider that apparently someone in her class is saying some mad bullshit about Jurassic Park, and comparing it to Roland Emmerich's Godzilla.
Oh,
Oh, what?
that's rough.
And
Mhm.
I didn't know there was an academic situation where I would actually throw hands in, but I've discovered it. Okay, that's I'm sure there's plenty of them, but boy, didn't think.
Shake this. The attack on Jurassic Park cannot stand.
Perish by her hand.
Fucking die. Yeah, I didn't lose a life for once.
Let this fuel you.
A little bit. Ruthless aggression. I really wish score meant something. It'd be so cool. I am morbidly curious to what they were comparing.
Dinosaur.
I swear to God.
Like maybe they were drawing parallels between the Madison Square Garden stuff and like the
The
visitor
Velociraptors.
center stuff at the end.
Yeah.
It's been too long since I've
It's-
seen Roland Emmerich's Godzilla.
The thing about it is that Roland Emmerich's Godzilla is so clearly derivative of the Jurassic Park boom.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
B, do you got a strong Roland Emmerich's Godzilla opinions, or did you like not even interact with this?
No, I've
Wildman?
seen it.
Okay.
It's a lot of fish.
There's a lot of fish. And my sad confession is that's the first Godzilla movie I ever saw.
I think I had seen one before that. I can't remember which one it was though. I was a small child and I found it very disturbing.
Oh.
The only thing I can remember is that I believe Godzilla kills the other, or one of the other monsters by like grabbing its upper and lower jaws and just like pulling them apart.
Cool.
I was like 7 or something, and I found that horrifying. I think that was the end of the movie for me.
I feel bad because when I saw that in friggin' Skull Island, I was like, that's dope, I love this.
Right?
I think the first Godzilla thing I ever saw was like the movie with like a bunch of Godzillas and the evil organization, remember, that was bringing back for a war.
You are
And then-
so quiet.
I am? Oh no.
Yeah.
Just a
Weird.
smidgen.
I did switch where my mic was plugged in.
Is that
I
why you were
guess-
quiet on so many of those games? Is this
Maybe.
the plug that fucks you up?
I don't think it should.
Because you're not
That's-
even hitting yellow on my bar.
That's so weird. Yeah, it's quieter. Huh. 1 second.
I think
Oh, go ahead.
no, yeah, Final Wars may also be might be my first Japanese Godzilla movie. Shoot.
Very good one to start with, I gotta say, the chaos.
I think
yeah.
I saw Mecha Godzilla first.
It's of Japanese Godzilla, I think I've seen the first one on the movie night, and then also Final War. So just both ends of the spectrum.
That's so odd.
Welcome
better.
back, it sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a plug.
Not enough power in that one.
Apparently not.
I'll say that I think my unfortunate luck in Godzilla movies, at least which one was my first, probably really hindered my ability to enjoy the genre, because I probably unimaginable based on my interest in kaiju movies now, had absolutely no interest in them after watching that movie. I kind of had this idea that this was kind of just, I don't know. I can't say, like, as a small child, I was like, I have come to the conclusion that this is what I should expect. But, you know, like...
That was your first thought, though.
Yeah, it's my feeling, for sure, so...
Is this indicative of the series? It couldn't be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watching original Japanese Godzilla later, like, really kind of made me think of the whole thing with much more esteem. You know, I'm sure, like, plenty of entries have been, you know, whatever schlock, but that one kind of really showed me the potential of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, OG Godzilla is just so good.
I still 100% believe, for non-nostalgic reasons, because I watched pretty much all these movies in the same time of my life, that the first Godzilla movie is the best Godzilla movie. It's not that there aren't other good ones in there. Even you know, ones that lean into the wild atmosphere are definitely, I wouldn't discredit those as that being less good because it's less serious, which is why Final Wars is, like, very, very high on my list of Godzilla movies.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, but ooh, some of those movies are just bad. Like, the immediate left turn into, like, Godzilla versus King Kong was that movie kind of sucks, but it's so funny.
I watched.
And it was very much made with that sort of tongue-in-cheek attitude. It was meant to be a very silly movie. They really weren't trying to make something serious. And then, God, I'm forgetting all the titles. What is it? Godzilla Raids Again? Whichever one comes after that. Man, that one's a rough movie. That one sucks. But it's the one that establishes Godzilla being frozen in the Antarctic, I guess. So it's left its mark on the series, but other than that, that movie sucks.
Yep. Godzilla Raids Again follows up the first one. Oh, the first 6 all have the same effects director.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they fall in line pretty well there. I think it's so bad how much of a deal I thought Anguillus was gonna be, and then he gets his butt kicked in 30 seconds and doesn't show back up, and I'm like, well, he sure is on the posters for no reason.
Sure wharfed it.
A little bit.
Anguirus is the favorite kaiju of Shoko Nakajima.
He's a really
Or-
cutie.
or at least the
I won't
ones-
deny.
That's precious.
At least the one that she draws parallels with herself to in promos.
That's so precious.
I love that, and I especially love that anyone would give so much attention to an underappreciated kaiju. I really appreciate it. Other underappreciated babies who are really cute, may I recommend Baragon for your standing purposes.
Was that the goo one?
No, that's Hedorah.
Okay. Trying to remember from Godzilla for the Game Boy.
Baragon
Baragon was
kind
in
of
that
has
game.
like a bat face. He's like he's
yeah,
got a similar body to Anguillus, but
Yeah, he's got a horn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the one from. Isn't that the one from that video? Where it's like a, in the little kaiju costume.
I don't recall, but that sounds right.
Yeah. Joko said Mew was Godzilla, and I forget. Yuka was, I think, another one of the real big kind of standard
Rodan?
kaiju. Gamera.
Oh yeah, Gamera.
Ah,
Man, we should get back to watching Mystery Science Theater. I think they got at least one more Gamera in the ones we haven't watched. Unironic.
ooh, I found a list of every Godzilla monster ranked from lamest to coolest, and it's about to get heated. Let's go.
Is Baragon number one?
Ooh. You should do that for a. Have you done that for a tier just chatting stream yet?
No, I
Kaiji?
thought about it though.
That'd be pretty good.
Oh. Well, you can drag this person's takes and prepare to give your own at some point.
I can kind of agree with their lamest. It's Giant Condor from the Ebirah movie. It's not a monster that's really important whatsoever. It's just a giant bird.
Mm-hmm.
in the name.
That's just a
Yeah,
bird.
Godzilla just kind of like slaps it out of the sky, and that's about all you need to know.
Yeah. That's a jobber.
Yeah.
Bird up. Welcome to the worst kaiju on television. Bird up.
I don't think it's fair to diss Methuselah, as it's not done a damn thing yet, and I don't know if they're gonna do anything with it. That's one of the ones in the new, like, American Godzilla universe, whatever.
What the hell is that one?
It's
Methuselah is like the not elephant,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was-
whatever
Vaguely.
pachyderm that's supposed to be.
introduced in Godzilla King of Monsters in 2019.
Yeah, one of that. Yeah, because they had that just kind of lineup of like, here's a bunch of stuff we found.
Oh,
That movie is a delight.
I got robbed.
I wouldn't
sucks.
mind watching the
But it's still
other legendary Godzilla movies, and Kong. So I've only seen Godzilla vs Kong.
The new
There's
ones.
That was
There's
probably the best so far. Oh man.
Mixed bag, I think personally, but yeah, I can enjoy that.
They all have something distinctly wrong with them in different ways.
For sure. I can appreciate and hate various things about each of them. Almost forgot about this little asshole and the fact that he might even count. Ranking pretty low in terms of coolness and high in lameness is Gabara from All Monsters Attack, a movie which apparently most people hate, but I kind of like. This is Minita's bully, so I really like him.
Yeah, well,
I mean, he's
definitely
stupid.
nothing coloring that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick on Manila.
Pick on Manila, do it. I think
What
we
you
all
got,
should,
Abe?
frankly.
And then B-Drops kills him.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
Just fucking kill him. I don't care.
I hate him. I don't
His
know.
life is meaningless to me.
Gabara kind of looks like a lizard version of those temple dogs.
A little bit. I implore you to look up King Caesar and find a horrifying.
I remember us talking about King Caesar at some point.
King
and that being
Caesar
pretty
is
good.
a deranged man.
That's how we like him.
And like, I think my favorite / least favorite, depending on my mood, thing about King Caesar is he's from the era back when a lot of the suit actors weren't moving slowly for impact. So it's just this man who's framed to be like 2 miles tall in a giant ugly dog suit prancing around at like actual human speeds. It looks really dreadful.
Unstoppable.
He'll never stop. There's nothing faster than a dog.
As much as I want to say Evira isn't exactly like cool, I have a soft spot in my heart for Evira.
I wonder
Not
why.
only because it's a giant shellfish, but also because it plays volleyball with Godzilla, and I just... That... Showa Godzilla is something special. I can't believe, like, Zilla, like the American Godzilla 98,
Yeah.
just isn't at the bottom of this list, come to think of it.
I mean, Zilla's at least still kind of cool looking. In that it
Eh.
is a dinosaur.
It's very much a product of its time in a way I don't like.
That's fair.
It is very much the 1998 Godzilla. You know,
Yeah.
what Godzilla of the time, what they wanted for America. We got a kaiju with some gams.
I don't want these kind of he's like weirdly lanky for Godzilla. I really like my thick boy.
Yeah. She's gotta
Yeah.
watch her figure.
No, she doesn't.
It's Hollywood. That's what they make them do.
Hollywood. Screw Hollywood.
Yeah, well.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful just the way you are.
Don't let them treat you like that, Zilla.
Queen.
Queen, listen.
Oh, I
Is this
finally
guy
reached
bothering
Paragon
you?
60. Oh, yeah, I'll defend you, Godzilla. Because I'm sure Godzilla needs it.
Oh, my thumb is getting genuinely tired.
Gamer thumb. Oh no.
It just sucks. And it's all this level's fault.
Yeah, this level sucks.
This
It's
level's
stressful.
fatiguing.
I think this level could have been maybe like 5 times shorter.
Even half the length would have been a little better. This is
Real endurance
Battletoads.
test.
This is Battletoads, baby. That's what you've been waiting on for 49 games.
48.
I have to flame this list now. They have Jet Jaguar kind of in the lower middle, and I will not stand for this.
That's too high.
How dare you!
Immediately crushed.
Punished for your
Jet Jaguar
slander.
sucks.
Jet Jaguar is my bro, and I love him. He's my friend and yours.
Friend to children.
All my homies love Jet Jaguar. And Space Godzilla, who ranks right above him for whatever reason. I can only assume because he kidnapped Minita, and I was like, cool, I like this guy.
Space Godzilla.
He's just Godzilla, but like if he really liked quartz and came from space.
Alright. I know, we are pronouncing it wrong. Jet Jaguar.
I do not say Jaguar. I've always said Jaguar.
I mean,
Is that weird?
that's generally how Americans pronounce the word jaguar, but also Jet Jaguar is pronounced Jet Jaguar in the movie.
Well,
I don't listen to the people when they talk in Godzilla movies.
You don't listen to his song?
I'm in a trance. I'm just too happy to see my friend.
and I'm looking at like
Don't even know his name.
the design for Jet Jaguar in a singular point. I think it's dope looking.
He's such a round friend.
This is
Fucking
like
Gourd.
it's like an interesting kind of like semi. It's like, okay, we have janked together this giant robot out of spare bits. It's got
What the fuck?
it's got real weird proportions.
Jet Jaguar is a real fucked up looking dude. And he looks
I
like
love Jet
Drill.
Jaguar. Just a horrible, wretched teeth.
He's Drillbot. They should just replace the Drillbot account's avatar with Jet Jaguar.
Oh boy, Batra. Rank the Mutos so high, whatever.
Deal with Jet Jaguar.
He's a robot.
He's my friend and yours. He's also a robot.
Friend to children.
He's kind of a Ultraman ripoff, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah. He's literally just Ultraman. he's a robot, and then he can grow very big.
Oh, so it's not always a giant robot. It's a robot that grows.
No, yeah, he's a normal human man size.
Huh,
normal.
okay,
Until
I
he's
didn't know
not.
that.
Until he's not.
Yeah.
And then he does tag team moves with Godzilla. That's the movie. That's the one where the dropkick is from.
Yeah.
The famous Godzilla dropkick.
Best team up ever. Greatest crossover in cinematic history.
Crossover
I have not
as if
reached
Jet
the top.
Jaguar was not made for Godzilla.
I believe in his autonomy, and he also has like his own comics or something that I haven't read.
They really did want to make a new hero and spin it off.
Yeah.
It's very that vibe. Like, wow, Jet Jaguar is so cool.
Almost personally offended that Hedorah did not make top 10.
Dang, Hidora's cool. With all the
Hedorah's
goo
so cool,
kills you.
and I do really like that movie. It's one of the better movies.
Godzilla can't even touch it. What's Godzilla gonna do?
Harder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One of those, huh?
Also super science.
That's fair. What else is it there for? If not to
hurt
solve our
Godzilla.
problems. Yes, hurt Godzilla or help Godzilla hurt other people.
Just seeing Godzilla have his entire hand melted off by this monster was the coolest thing ever.
That's raw.
So good.
Back.
Praying for Biollante to make
Ow.
top 5.
Watch out for the slime.
Oh, I thought I had him. That's not even the slime that's supposed to get me. think it's-
King Shiza.
He remembered he was muted.
You got Jet Jaguar thoughts, Wordsy?
I was saying Jet Jagger looks like the most you robot design I've ever seen. Yeah, I posited if Jet Jaguar, if I saw just that picture, like, did Pio draw this?
The singular point one definitely is.
Yeah,
is the best that I love.
Because when you pointed out single point, I googled it and I was like, oh yeah, that's super Pio stuff.
What the fuck? Really?
I also thought to myself I should probably watch a Godzilla that isn't Secret War because I've only ever seen that one in the new ones.
Well, the first one is good.
Weren't you
know
there
what-
for the first one? Words?
I don't believe so.
That was a movie night.
I've missed a lot of movie nights due to work and stuff.
Same. But I don't know.
Well,
Could have sworn.
Most movie nights.
what are some other good ones like in the middle that have cool creatures or something?
One sec, let me get a list so I don't misremember these titles.
I guess, because the original impetus for this discussion was like Godzilla and
What?
Ugh.
got squeezed.
How
Godzilla and Dinosaur Jurassic Park. That's what it was.
Yeah, that is
what Yeah.
started this.
Yeah. And I wondered if I would like Godzilla more than I like Jurassic Park, because
I don't know.
98
I think
Godzilla?
any of them, because I think I would.
It's a very different movie.
Yeah,
Like-
they're very different. I don't know though. Up to
So
you.
I think, well, original Godzilla probably shares more DNA with Jurassic Park than any others.
Yeah, though tonally, there aren't too
Themes.
many there aren't too many Godzilla movies that really fit well alongside the original Godzilla.
No, that original had purpose.
Got him.
Yeah, but
It's,
like,
look, it's the fact of the matter.
No, I agree.
like the scenes of like Godzilla, standing over the city in flames are raw as hell.
Yeah.
Like in 1954, that I mean, it's gonna hit anybody, but it would have hit like a truck to the audience then.
Yeah, I can scarcely imagine.
Yeah, everything about how the people are portrayed and the events before them and like everything there is so meaningful and impactful. Like still feel it to this day.
The same director did a lot of the, didn't do the immediate follow-up, didn't do Godzilla Raids Again, but did a bunch of the other Showa era ones.
You might explain why Godzilla Raids Again sucks so much. That movie sucks. As far as recommendations, I would be remiss not to recommend Mothra vs. Godzilla, big asterisk. I'm sorry about
Yeah.
Infant Island. That's not gonna get better for a very, very, very long time.
That's just yeah.
While I personally am not the biggest fan of King Ghidorah, I think it's definitely worth it to watch the first Ghidorah movie.
It's considered a classic for a reason.
Yeah.
Or like the vibe I get on Ghidorah is that it's like presented as like the big antagonist to Godzilla.
Yes, Ghidorah is presented originally not necessarily as Godzilla's greatest adversary, but as the greatest threat ever to face Earth in its literal existence. So, long story short, without really giving away too much information, Godzilla actually has to fight Ghidorah with other kaiju. It's they
It's like
they
Godzilla,
recognize
monsters.
yeah, they recognize that they're not strong enough to face Ghidorah alone, and thus they have to team up to do so. Ghidorah, unfortunately, in my opinion, though, is very, very rarely built up to be anything
Oh no.
imposing. He's very much an all flash, no substance character for me 90% of the time. Which feels bad because he's built up so much, but I never really feel like he's ever able to deliver. Maybe part of it is because they don't want to have Ghidorah actually destroy too much of the Earth. I don't know.
That'd be a problem.
Watch Son of Godzilla if you want to know why I hate Manila so much.
Because it's Manila.
Yeah. Bless.
Thank you.
Blessed be.
Hey, did anybody Oh, sorry, keep going.
I was just gonna keep listing. Go ahead.
It was all this talk of movies and Monster Hunter has made me wonder, did anybody see the Monster Hunter movie?
No,
I did.
I heard it was okay.
It was not bad.
I think the most honest review I heard of it was it's a fine movie, and I think it would have done better if it wasn't called a Monster Hunter movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah. If they just didn't call it Monster Hunter, and you can even keep the same stuff that was in it, it'd be fine. The tie-in event that they did with Mila Jovovich in Monster Hunter was a little weird, but
That's so funny.
it
That's so genuinely funny.
very odd.
Supposedly, she sincerely was already a fan of the series.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just, yeah, I feel like no matter the quality of the movie, it's origin of production kind of like with its whole like, the military, yeah! We're gonna be one of those movies. That always leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Like with every passing day that I see a movie come out that just is military advertising. It's like, ugh. It isn't new, but boy, am I just increasingly aware of it.
This is kind of just going purely on the Final Wars version, but how's it pronounced? Gigan? Gigan?
Gigan?
Gigan? That one, I like his design a lot.
He's neat. I wish I liked him more, but to be fair, most of the reason I don't like him is because he sounds the most obnoxious. Like every kaiju ever. Okay, no, Manila's worse, but
Little donkey.
yeah, Manila makes donkey noises, and Gigan is just rough on the ears and doesn't really stop.
Can't
But
stop.
he's easy on
But
the
other than
eyes.
that, he's not bad. I feel like I'm going to be the only person who recommends All Monsters Attack as a fun Godzilla movie to watch. It's a very poorly rated movie that most people seem to hate, but and to be fair, like I understand it fits weirdly into any sort of timelines or canons. It's not about kaiju, it's about a child who enjoys kaiju media.
Oh, fun, one of those.
Yeah, and like I can understand the bear premise is gonna get a lot of mixed feelings, but I ended up enjoying it.
Oh, okay. So despite, kind of strongly negative audience or like reception among most people, the director considers it one of his favorites.
Good for him, honestly.
I think it's cool. You
I-
made
I
this.
just-
Well, whatever.
Just going down the list, I absolutely recommend Godzilla vs. Hedorah. I love that movie. Godzilla vs. Gigan, again, pretty good. Just prepare your ears. Godzilla vs. Megalon, gotta be honest, I don't remember jack squat about Megalon.
Oh, no.
Huh. Megalon's got an interesting design. It's kind of like looks like a
He's a big bug.
Hercules beetle with drill hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy. I think that's a Mystery Science Theater one that we watched. That's
Yeah,
like with the
there-
Atlantean people, isn't it?
That appears to be the one where
Maybe.
Jet Jaguar
Yes.
first appears on the scene.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that is
it
the
is.
jet. Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
got the big head.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And he summons some other kaiju. That's why they have to tag team with Jet Jaguar.
yeah. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Considered one of the more memorable movies. I personally am a very mixed bag when it comes to Mechagodzilla. So take it with a grain of salt. I still think it's probably worth a watch, especially for the sake of the legacy.
I remember finding it fun as a kid. I have not revisited it as an adult. But the scene where somebody gets held up with a tinfoil
With a corn?
cob, yeah,
Yes.
lives rent free in my brain forever.
Yes, same. Terror of Mechagodzilla. Shrug. I should actually be pointing out movies I recommend watching instead of just going down the list now. Ooh, Godzilla vs. Biollante. Very, very good. Love Biollante very much.
Ow. What the fuck? Don't jump forward.
Godzilla vs. Mothra, not bad.
Yeah.
I wish I remembered
if you
more
don't
about
know the
Godzilla
ending, I
vs.
won't
King
spoil it.
Ghidorah. Yeah.
Huh. I kind of forgot that the first one was Mothra versus Godzilla.
Yeah, they do that a lot. That's why I'm like, I have to look up a list so I don't get the titles wrong. Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Kidnaps Manila. Very grateful.
Oh,
I remember
love-
kind of liking this movie.
I love that there's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, followed by Terror of Mechagodzilla, which introduces Mechagodzilla 2. And there's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, which is against regular Mechagodzilla.
It's just the sequel to Mechagodzilla.
It's
Yeah.
great. There's Godzilla vs. Destroya, and if you want to see Godzilla fight like an incredibly like 1990s JRPG secret monster kind
A little
of
bit.
designed looking thing, there's a good movie for you.
Yeah, Destroya looks a lot like the thing the Dragon Quest boss turns into in their third phase. Just
Oh yeah.
going all kinds of nasty.
Nasty.
Did I like Millennium? I don't remember.
Is that Godzilla 2000?
Yes.
I still
remember the monster a
don't
little
remember
bit.
a single thing about that movie just by seeing it in theaters.
Oh my god, yeah, you did tell me that.
Truly, you could tell me anything about that movie and I wouldn't remember it.
The co-starring monsters are Orga and the Millennium.
Cool.
I remember both of them, but I remember the Millennium best. It has one of the most
Typical
unique
Millennium.
designs in the Godzilla kaiju roster, I'd say. I don't believe it's ever made an appearance in anything else except maybe Final Wars.
I wonder how much, if I actually sat down and watched it, I would remember. Because, like, it's crazy how nothing I remember. But I was also having this discussion with my mom, because she went to see Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya with me in theaters. And we rewatched it and we're like, and she was like, I have zero memory of any of the events in this movie taking place. Like, she remembers like literally everything else about the experience, like no plot details, not a single one. Some things just get erased. Didn't make a backup.
Hmm.
Apparently, the Millennium is the first time they had a completely CGI kaiju.
Oh man. I wonder if
Godzilla,
that's
Mothra, and
sparking
King-
something a little. Actually.
Yeah, it's a real turning point. I would recommend Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All Out Attack.
It's a great title.
Ooh, yes, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. My favorite iteration of Mechagodzilla ever begins in this movie.
Interesting.
The Millennium looks a lot like one of the early versions of Chaos from Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, all right.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
How many
I
emeralds
believe
we
you-
talking?
I
Is
do
it? I'm
believe-
guessing.
Maybe?
Is it bulbous?
It kind of looks like a jellyfish, but the tentacles are feet.
That sounds
Yeah,
like
that's-
six.
That's 6.
Oh, is that? I
Yeah,
thought they
That's
got more.
That was the really big one, right?
That's the egg carrier one. That's the
Yeah.
the one. Yeah,
Hmm.
it looks like a little water. It looks like a little termite or whatever.
Huh. I thought it got more like a creature as you got more emeralds.
It starts off humanoid with the 3 toes. It looks like a big fucked up chow, but
A little bit.
as it gets more emeralds, it turns more into more creature like until it becomes a big giant snake god thing.
Yeah. I remember, like, Chaos 1 was just kind of a bigger version.
Long limbs, yeah.
Yeah, longer limbs. Chaos 2 turns into the shark.
Yes, for some reason.
I forget what 3 is. Was
so-
3 ever on?
There is no
screen?
3. Yeah.
There's no
Yeah,
3,
that was the one that
Yeah.
was missing. Okay.
Yeah, you don't
I
get to
forget
see
what
the 3.
4 is. If we do we see
4?
4?
It's you do see 4. It's got kind of webbed feet. Or wait, what is going on here? I can't tell if it's got 2 feet or not.
The chaos form should be the little fucked up chow, the slightly bigger one, the one with the long stretchy limbs, the shark, the bug, and then Galbagoo, which only makes sense if you watch the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Because in the opening
Oh,
title,
baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
it's as a child.
you and me
I
both.
love-
You and me
I
both.
love
I think
that
have that
specific thing.
Oh, okay.
very
so
hyper fixated on that weird moment.
the Millennium does not look so much like any of the forms of chaos as it does like the fake chaoses from SA2.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was misremembered.
the chaos experiments that Gerald made.
Yeah.
Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald Robotnik.
I know. It makes me laugh. This fact makes me laugh.
Jerry Robotsnik.
Hey, Jerry, how the hell are you? Oh, you know, killing my daughter. Or
I didn't
whatever.
kill her.
Does
I fucked up my experiments.
So Godzilla Final Wars had that whole like I forget what the name of the Earth Defense Force with the mutants is. Is that like a
EDF,
Is it
are they
a
just
defense
called
force?
EDF?
I think it's just the EDF.
How did
I've
the
watched-
game not
I've
get
watched-
sued?
That one movie, so do not take my word as anything. God, I forgot Joe Robotnik was chained up.
Yep.
So
I was just curious if
Fucking
those
prison
like
tape.
if that is an established plot point or if it's just they just jump right into it.
So there is, as I was trying to talk about Godzilla against Mechagodzilla,
What?
there is a task force and a continuity between Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Godzilla Tokyo SOS. There is a kaiju task force. I highly recommend watching both of these movies if you enjoy Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. I do also just enjoy these two movies as some of the better Godzilla movies, personally.
I like the poster for Godzilla against Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, it's really... They're just about to throw down.
Just two
It
big
looks
dudes
a
about
little...
to have an awesome.
Yeah, it almost looks like less of a like kaiju poster and more of a like actual like sports they're about to fight poster. Not quite to the extent of Tokyo SOS, but
Twice in a
Which is,
lifetime,
like-
WrestleMania 30.
yeah, because like against Mechagodzilla has like Godzilla in the air with a punch wound up to throw at Godzilla, and then Tokyo SOS does that like fighting poster thing of having like the half shot of their
Yeah.
faces,
Yeah.
which is great.
Ooh.
Bum, bum, bum. If I want to watch all of these, I will probably need to like get a written down list to knock them out at work
What?
or something like that.
I don't know if most people would recommend these, but the Gen Urobuchi animated Godzilla movies, I personally enjoy. Largely because they're so different in a way that is super aesthetically cool.
Mm.
That's my favorite King Ghidorah.
That's my King Ghidorah.
That's
Thank
my
you.
King Ghidorah. You can't have him.
Oh. I mean, they got some badass titles. Planet of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Monsters, City on the Edge of Battle, and The Planet Eater.
Yeah.
Really good. And I mean, it's not like they changed the lore for King Ghidorah that much, but he
But it
just
better
doesn't
not.
suck this time. He doesn't immediately die this time. Okay, whatever, maybe King Ghidorah comes and destroys a city every now and then, but like it's a kaiju movie, I'm not impressed.
Oh!
Oh,
I'm in the corner.
Get him, get him, get him, get him!
Fuck.
Ah, you got
Just a
whomped.
little bit of damage.
Stop whomping!
You can juggle, but you can't flinch.
Yeah. Well, I picked him up, and then I was juggling him while he was upside down. He couldn't do shit. All right, let's go.
Watch me find Godzilla at the top of this every Godzilla monster ranked from lamest to coolest list.
Well, who else?
Let's see.
My name is on the list.
What? It's
Who is it?
Ghidorah. But it's
Eh.
also Mecha King Ghidorah, and I think that's cheating.
You can't have both.
Okay, so apparently there are 7 spots where you gotta blow stuff up.
Have you been counting?
No, I've been looking at. I'm just checking the guide.
Fuck off! I think that was the end.
Oh, that might have
Yep, that would be the end.
We just gotta do better.
Okay, so that's 2, 3. That's the 4th one.
Ugh.
Time.
Fifth one. 6th one.
Fuck.
Oh. Oh.
Poof.
Maybe a break.
Well, see you
I
next session.
okay. I want to give it one more go. I will only.
I'm gonna have to go. But
Okay.
yeah. Y'all have a good rest of the night.
I personally am going to give it one more go.
Fair enough.
Good night.
Let me know.
Good night, Wordsy. Good luck. Stay safe out there.
Will do.
Sleep.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Am enjoy Guillermo del Toro Hellboy movie. Not so much the other one.
I need to rewatch the Guillermo del Toro ones.
It's been a while since I've seen them.
Yeah.
I know Golden Army wasn't well received, but I have fun.
It's some great. I mean, some real great creatures.
Yeah.
If you can't, if one thing you can count on GDT for,
Yeah.
it's the Britters.
No one else got me. I know Guillermo del Toro got me.
For real.
Thanks, Shape of Water.
I still gotta see it. I still gotta see Best Picture winner Shape of Water.
Yeah, I also haven't
Oh,
seen
oh.
that.
What?
This axe combos. Oh, you kidding me?
Oh dang! Of all people, I thought. I'm so sorry, Pio.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wait, what does that mean?
I just, I maybe I made an assumption, but
Oh, now like this here on Twitch.tv.
listen,
you
I am
gotta-
your ally. I am your friend.
Listen, everybody's had their turn.
Anyone's free to throw me under the bus as they so choose.
Well, we all already kind of live under the bus some days.
Yay! I take shelter beneath this bus.
Beats the rain. Fuck off. Alright.
Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ba-da-da.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well.
Hmm. Toads have won this battle. Maybe.
Come on. No, what the hell? Reminds me... of like a melting gremlin from Gremlins. you know, like that shot from the first Gremlins where he's in the pool, but they throw the blinds on him and he gets blasted with the sun.
Oof.
Yeah. Just starts fucking melting before your very eyes. Come here. Come on.
Clobbered.
Out of my house.
What do you think would be a good animal to turn into a giant monster? Something fresh and hot to build your movie around.
Octopus.
Something fresh and hot. You know, there's a surprising lack of mammals in this genre.
Yeah, they're less icky.
Yeah, we got. I mean, King Kong is of course the elephant in the room.
Yeah, for sure.
No, he's
and
an ape.
I guess, like, King Caesar shrug.
Aragon is mammal-ish. As I was scrolling through, like, a lot of them like have a mix. They got like lizard parts, but also some hair. So, but definitely not pure mammal.
Giant moose would be so scary.
Giant moose are already giant.
Imagine how giant they would be if they were giant.
Whoa. There's a very good early arc in Mouse Guard. I'm gonna plug Mouse Guard. Where Mouse Guard is, you know, obviously told by mice in the scale of mice. And they had to deal with a moose at some point.
Oh, that's so scary.
It's literally like this situation where they didn't have to deal with the moose directly. The mission, of course, was there's a scent barrier around mouse kind's civilization, and it's like, you know, it's the scents and juices of many predators, and it surrounds their civilization, so other animals don't wander in, because other animals are all very much bigger than that. What the fuck? Like moose. But there was a problem because a moose was hanging out way too close to the scent barrier, and they needed a way to divert the moose, because that's basically an apocalypse scenario. And yeah, the scale of moose into mouse is insane.
Yeah, a kaiju with some big ol' antlers would be neat to see. I had in my Nordland campaign setting, the big apocalyptic threat is the frost giants, which aren't so much like regular D&D frost giants. They're just big people, but it's just this oppressive elemental force of winter. And they figured they would have a kind of like a sort of human-esque look, because they're kind of like made of nightmares, but probably a lot of like moose or elk in there. Something with some ridiculously long antlers and hair.
Oh man, I'm getting the image of like the moose like plowing through like a city, but it's more of like the Arctic storm just passing through the environment.
Just like a moose, just passing through, causing destruction. I mean, honestly, I feel like a lot of what the moose do is just sort of be there.
I just think the image of them bringing their horns down and it like scaling half the city is a cool image too.
Absolutely. Shoutouts to Mouse Guard. I'll say one more time, if only because Riley is planning to plug us there.
Oh.
That's what she keeps saying. Gonna get those Tales of Harbor bumps. Hopefully people
Mutual
listen.
bumps.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know how much of a bump I'm giving them. Well, there's a portion here who just don't listen to 6 Feet Under, and I always encourage it.
I fell way behind on Mouse Guard, unfortunately, but it's good stuff, and it's a neat system that I wish I
Yeah, I would love to do a
time
game
to
in it.
play.
I
got
have
some hardcovers of the comics too.
I almost bought those. Yeah, I saw them at Comic-Con once, and I was just like, that sounds like fun, but didn't
Ooh.
commit. Yeah, I have Mouse on my like conceptualized,
Ooh.
and I
What
would
do
love
her
to
glasses look like?
glasses.
Oh, I thought they might be made out of little like repurposed
Oh.
thingies.
I mean, they would have to be, yeah, but I don't know.
Well, the
I haven't
Mouse Guard
conceptualized-
mice have metalworking.
Yeah,
So-
it's like they're a civilized mouse society.
Ah.
Is the
Fascinating.
idea? It's like this world is a world where mice evolved, but other animals didn't necessarily. Some of them did to a degree.
Yeah,
Fearsome.
it's not exactly like Red. Or, I mean, it mice having medieval society is basically the extent of the similarity with Redwall. I
Yeah,
don't know if you've
and the
read
weasels.
any of.
You know, conflicts with
Nope.
weasels that are government and battle.
Ooh, weasels. Those guys are huge.
Have I ever
Yeah.
mentioned that my weasel encounter?
No.
With
Oh.
the chickens?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I'm
Well-
very sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I-
fuck them up.
That particular weasel, like, from what I remember, it was not actually that big. It was, I mean, I guess it would probably be like 3 times the size of your regular mouse, but still pretty narrow fellow. Maybe 8 inches long? 9? Less than a foot long. Though, I don't know, it was long ago and I didn't get a terribly good look at it.
It was 16 feet wide. Snaked around the entire globe.
Yeah, I never saw the entire extent of the weasel. It just extended from out of frame.
Only saw him long enough to know I hated his guts.
And to know everything I lost.
No. Well, weasel's got a strong odor.
Yeah.
I have never had the
Ferrets, too.
displeasure of smelling a weasel in the wild. I've smelled a ferret, though. Do they smell similar?
I
I would imagine so. They're mustelids, right?
I've
More like
been
musk.
around.
Am I right, fellas?
I've been around pet ferrets, but I can't recall if they smell the same. But I would assume so.
We're as good as done with this level.
Just gotta get over the speed bumps.
Doing great. Ah. Give me my saber. Ugh. I don't know if there's a way. What I'm sad about is NES Battletoads has a similar level to this repelling segment, but in that one you can do like a big ol' swinging kick. Ah! just slam people into the wall. Damn it. Whoa! Stomp it. Stomp it. My feet. My little toes. Ah! Stop using my toes. My huge fist is much better. Also, in the NES version, they do that screaming effect a lot more. I know for the level 1 boss, it's like a big thing. Also, the boss mechanics are like more varied. And like the level 1 boss goes into a first-person mode of the boss's perspective.
Yeah,
And you have to dodge a bunch of shots and throw stuff at it.
When I was looking at the sprite sheets, I saw that there's like a first-person thing. I wasn't sure exactly what it meant.
That sucks. Damn it. Whatever. Only a problem when their mouths are open, so if you just dodge those guys, you can actually make it work. Fucking keep it him. Okay. Oh.
Huh.
Oh. That was.
Huh.
Yeah.
Goddamn rotating saws.
They're a safety hazard.
I don't think this place is OSHA compliant.
Fuck.
Ugh.
Uppercut.
Give him the beans.
Did Ramsey Bolton say I don't think that's OSHA compliant?
Attack the toes. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I have any more continues. Though I did make... No, I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure this is my last... Oh, this is my last one. Last 2 lives, I think. No time to waste. I better get going. 1,
Had to speed up.
Oh,
2.
OSHA killed him? Sansa? Do you mean Sansa?
Sansa Undertale?
Sansa Undertale. Good for her.
What, Fuck.
Is there even any way to really avoid that?
No, there is. I've taken it smarter. No.
How much further do you even need to get?
Not much. Not much from there.
Yeah, that's the final set of things you gotta blow up.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I think this might be a wash already.
Well, that one went pretty smooth.
Fuck.
Ah.
Alright, well.
Worm Girl Wednesday, everybody.
Happy Worm Girl Wednesday. Battletoads continue.
Battle your
Battletoads.
toads.
The Battletoads continues. I'm so sorry. So sorry for my cringe plays.
Please battle these toads.
I beg of you.
Please.
Oh, man. I'm gonna be feeling that in my right hand. It's already tingling. Alright. See you next time. Same Toad channel. Same